Hey, let's get right into this. This is the Opie and Anthony Show. The O&A virus spreading across America. Washington, D.C., we're coming your way.
When?
In 10 days, I think.
10?
Something like that.
Oh, wait, 10?
Right, 11 days from today, we start on WJFK in Washington.
11?
So the virus will spread again in 11 days. Our phone number, 1-866-313-FREE. That's 1-866-313-FREE. Bill Burr sitting in for Jim Norton today. Norton's going to be on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno tonight. Make sure you check that out, okay?
Of course.
In other Opie and Anthony news, there's a great article on the show that's going to be out in Friday Morning Quarterback, the Radio Rag magazine.
FMQB, they call it.
FMQB.
For short.
Yes, FMQB. It's
FMQB for short.
It's the rag magazine that goes to every radio station in America.
Is that your Hollywood Reporter?
Pretty much.
That's it. Hollywood Reporter Variety.
I want to get a subscription to FMQB because the reading is hilarious in this thing.
How come industry papers, magazines, and whatnot are so expensive to subscribe to when it amounts to, it's a magazine. It's not bound in gold. I mean, magazines put out things. I'm amazed when you subscribe to something like Us or something, Entertainment Weekly. Comes every week, and your whole total subscription price is like $5 for the year. Something, save $18, and it's the same thing
because they print up a lot of them. It's a printing thing.
They print up a lot of them for the radio industry. You think it prints up more than it does People magazine, or?
Well, you got more people.
I think
it keeps the cost down.
78 degrees.
Oh, you think that's it? It keeps the cost down?
Yeah.
And there's a limited amount in the radio industry, so you got to pay more per magazine?
Yeah, FMQB, I can't imagine they're printing up more than a couple thousand copies.
You make
Us Weekly is
perfect sense.
Us Weekly, they're probably printing up, 500,000 copies every week.
Could be a couple more than that, Opie.
You think it might be more than that?
Could be.
Us Weekly. I'm even hooked.
Yeah, you like those?
Yeah,
I feel all guilty reading them.
The celebrity culture thing, I'm hooked.
It's
I
great.
I got to be honest with you.
Bowl magazines.
Yeah, that's one of those things. I act like I refuse to buy it every time I get on a plane.
Yeah,
it's like watching TV. You don't have to think. You just
it's easy reading.
No thinking.
Wow.
Especially when you're traveling. You're right. It's like, look at all the pictures of the celebrities.
It's all about pictures.
Lindsay Lohan and Halle Berry wore the same dress.
Right.
Oh, who wore it better?
That's crazy.
Lindsay Lohan coming out of Starbucks. Who knew?
She likes
Who knew that she drinks coffee too?
They're just like us.
They have a segment in these magazines that says exactly that. They show celebrities.
Like us.
They show celebrities and they go, see, they're just like us. And then it's like, I don't know.
They eat ice cream.
Then it's like Kevin Bacon filling up his gas tank. See? He fills his own tank too.
Well, you assume that Kevin Bacon has some kind of butler that pumps his gas while he waits in the car.
Right. And then they have a celebrity eating ice cream. She eats ice cream just like we do.
Taking the kids out for a day.
Right. We should get Us Weekly right now and just thumb through it.
See what's going on.
Right.
It's airplane reading and bowl reading.
Well, anyway, I want to start with this. Travis every day gives us things to talk about. He helps us out. We're gathering info constantly.
Everybody, from the second we leave this program, we're on a mission to find stuff for the next day's program.
Yeah, most of us have BlackBerries, and we're just emailing with ideas, guest approval.
Something that happened to you.
Something that happened. Remind me to talk about this tomorrow. And then
jokes they're playing on people.
Yeah, we'll get into that, too. And then we gather all the info, and then we try to make sense of it all.
Yeah.
We try. And some days we're very successful, and other days we fall on our asses.
Other days, okay, Pookie.
So Travis handed in today's prep sheet.
Oh.
And here's the stories that we could talk about today. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
There's a common theme here. Why don't you try to figure it out? Man who stabbed 4 is arrested. Cooney professor gives another anti-white speech. And yes, I said Cooney.
You don't have to classify him as...
I said Cooney. as in C-U-N-Y.
Oh, like SUNY or one of those things.
SUNY Delhi.
What is CUNY?
CUNY is City University.
City University of New York?
Or something like that.
Oh, I thought you were editorializing.
No, so man who stabbed 4 is arrested. CUNY professor gives another anti-white speech. Man blows up home after lighting cigarette. TV repairman rapes teenager. Family sues Disney for wrongful death of son. Ski instructor rapes female student. Naked lunatic kills cab driver. And finally, mom killed when van rolls off cliff. Have a great day, everybody.
Wow.
Top of the morning,
Thursday. My God.
And the news, death and destruction today.
And rape.
We're going to get up to 82 degrees here in New York City.
Naked lunatic kills cab driver. I'd have to think of some naked guy was running at me. Nothing good's going to happen.
Just like a lunatic,
yeah.
too. He's a lunatic. He's not just walking up going, hello. You know, he's really yelling and being a
He's
lunatic.
not covering himself.
No, I'm so embarrassed that I'm naked, but...
If you're naked in public, yes. Yes,
do you have to put lunatic in there?
Right. Normal naked guy.
Swinging a rubber chicken.
Right. I'm insane.
A naked hack?
Right. He's got Groucho Marx.
Mild-mannered naked guy attacks cab driver.
Right.
Helps 4.
Yeah.
You never see that either.
Right.
Naked guy helps 4.
I was hanging from a cliff. I didn't feel like I could hang on any longer. Then all of a sudden, this naked guy just came over the horizon. Very mild-mannered.
Thank God. I want to say thank you, naked guy.
Had his wits about him.
It never happens. You never see that story. He's either stabbing people or getting tasered by the police.
Yeah, and you're always running if you're naked in public.
Yeah.
There's a sense of urgency.
Yes, you must get yourself out of that situation that you put yourself in.
What if there were...
You could be naked in public, but you can't be stationary.
No.
You just have to keep moving.
Running, which I think is why people call you a lunatic.
That's like trying to get all the lights as you're going up Manhattan. You know, you got to stay within the green. You can't stop as people, is that guy naked? You got to keep that's like it turning yellow.
Every day up 3rd Avenue.
Yeah.
I come up 3rd. And I make the turn out of the tunnel. Now I'm on 3rd, and my light turns green.
It's
now
like,
I know,
and go.
I know that 23 miles an hour, I could shut my eyes, and I will make every light. They're red. Then I see the turns yellow. It's green. Whoosh! I'm through it. 23 miles an hour is the exact speed.
By the way, it
idiots.
doesn't turn yellow before it turns green.
No, I see the yellow on the other side. Like the side that's
He's having like a little,
okay.
yeah,
All right.
like a little drag race.
like it's green. I can see it's green coming the other way, and then it turns yellow, and I know that it's going to be red, and my side's going to turn green.
I'm going to be Mr. Picky Guy today. I'm going to focus on what's going on.
Every little detail.
On
Well,
every
that's
little
good. At least the
detail.
listeners
But at
will
least
know
you
what
were
the hell
able
we're
to
talking
explain
about.
yourself, because I really thought I had you.
No, I'm looking at the sides.
When was the last time you saw a light go red, yellow, green? But now
That'd
you
be
made it.
interesting.
Now it makes sense how you explained
Makes
it.
perfect sense.
Sure.
But there are people that want to race up to the red light, screech on the brakes, wait till it turns green, race up to the next red light, wasting time, because now if they cut in front of me, they're screwing me up. They're screwing my timeline up. Now I got to get back around them. Why can't they understand? Pace with me.
Here comes the rage.
I understand the timing. I do it on a daily basis. There's no reason to tear up to a red light so you can jam on the brakes and then take your foot off and pound on the gas because I'm behind you. Now you've screwed up my day. I can make it down 3rd, 3 minutes. You know how long that takes? At about noon? And I'm not kidding. About 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
To get from the tunnel up to 57th.
That's a drag.
It certainly is.
Well, we got off naked guy.
Yeah. Naked guy.
And what if there was a superhero, but his whole thing was he was naked? Do you have to arrest him?
Couldn't be a superhero.
Do you have to arrest him, or do you let him do his thing because he's doing good?
Is he helping?
He's helping all the time, but the problem is he insists on being naked the whole time.
Is he helping like stupid helping?
No, he's like really Spider-Man, Superman, but he's naked guy.
Any criminals?
And that's his thing.
Yeah, that's a good question, Bill.
He's a superhero, and something happened back in his childhood, and he has to be naked.
Has to be naked while he's doing this.
While he's saving the city.
But while he's his alter ego, He's clothed?
Is it our responsibility to arrest naked superhero?
Is he clothed while he's normal in life until he sees some problem? And then he rips his clothes off.
And that's what makes it so bizarre, because he's just walking the streets like any other guy, and then he sees, like, I don't know, an old lady in distress, and he can't do anything until he's completely naked.
When he flies, is he in the Superman position, or is he laying on his back?
He does fly, though?
I don't know.
Because Spider-Man, you can almost say he flies because of the web.
No, he can't fly, because then he's ripping off Superman.
Yeah. But there's got to be some kind of power. You can't just be naked guy and help people without some type of power.
You can't fly without a cape. That's all I'm saying.
And that's true. He'd have to wear a cape.
Yeah, no, he's naked guy. He is naked guy.
Powers.
What's his powers?
He needs powers. You can't take your clothes off and help people. First of all, you're going to be laughed at. Unless you're kicking ass with some superpower. And then you can't help. Say there's 5 muggers and they're going after somebody. You're naked guy. You rip your clothes off. Now you're naked. You jump in. You're getting your ass kicked.
Lightning speed kung fu moves.
Even Underdog had a uniform.
That's his power.
Okay. That's good.
Huh?
Saying even Underdog had a uniform. That's a dog. And they're technically naked.
All the time.
All the time, right?
But he's not naked because he's got the cape. This superhero is
technically do because you have fur. It's like pants.
Yeah,
he's naked.
By the way, Stephen from Bayshore, naked guy, the superhero from Mantown.
Mantown.
We haven't forgotten about Mantown.
Look, up in the sky. It's a penis. It's testicles. It's naked.
Naked guy.
Save me, naked guy.
Naked guy protecting Mantown.
But do you arrest him? You let crime go up because you can't have naked guy running around the city.
He's setting a bad precedent, and I don't think the mayor would be for him. He'd be one of those, like, very dark heroes where the law enforcement doesn't like it, almost like a vigilante.
Yeah.
Because he's naked. If he wore clothes, he'd be praised as a hero. This is the thing. You know, every superhero has that dark part of them, that part that they have to, like, hate, and that's... that gives them that alter ego part, you know, where they're superhero. If you're a superhero and you're saving everybody and you went home every day and went, I'm the greatest guy in the world. This is the greatest life. I love this. But every one of them is tortured. Naked guy.
His parents got murdered at Woodstock.
I gotta be naked.
When they were dancing naked in the mud.
Naked in the mud pit. Oh.
What's his kryptonite? It's like gonorrhea or something? He gets like an STD.
I think anything could be his kryptonite. Have him roll up an extension cord and have that end hit him right in the exact... Ever have that happen?
Lex Luthor keeps sending hookers over to his apartment.
His kryptonite is his small junk. And if he doesn't move fast enough, people point and laugh.
Well,
and then he doesn't have any more power.
How about that kryptonite? Okay, you brought up a good point, Bill. Naked women. You send things that get him into a certain state, and when he's in that state, he can't go outside. Because even as a superhero, he's just too embarrassed to go out like that. You can't go out like that. You can't fight crime while you're, a tin.
It's just a great concept, by the way. It's just... I think SNL should run with this. If they want me to write the entire bit, just give me a call.
Oh, come on.
I can see it now. I mean, he's doing great things for the city, but he has to do it naked.
And does he get arrested after everything he does, no matter how good?
No, they're confused. They don't know what to do because he's getting things done.
So the cops kind of talk to him and go, all right, look,
he's helping people,
get out of here.
But look, he's breaking the law.
Yeah.
He's exposed.
There's a subway train, and it went on the wrong track, and it's heading for a wall.
Uh-oh.
The only person that can save it is naked guy, so you can't arrest a guy. He's doing good.
Rips his clothes off, somehow bends the track, gets him on the right track, and then everyone goes, thank you, naked guy.
Right.
And the cops are like, naked guy, can we talk to you over here?
No, but that's perfect, because there's always, got to be something about the superhero that the public can't quite embrace. So he's naked, and they'd be huddling, thanks for saving my kid, but you're an adult and you're nude.
And you're naked.
You need to get away from me.
Right.
Yeah.
Just go. Thank you, but...
And then the wacky banter with the people on the platform, like, what are you doing? Because all of a sudden he's getting naked.
My God, he's naked.
And you think he might be the naked lunatic, but it's the naked guy superhero.
That takes care of it.
And then you have to announce, I'm naked guy. And then they're like, oh, okay.
Oh, I heard about... Naked guy. Yeah, he doesn't get a lot of personal thank yous.
He's got to have a tattoo on his middle of his chest for his emblem.
A big N, flesh-colored N.
And then he has to awkwardly put his clothes back on after he does his good deed.
Oh,
just
like
awkwardly.
Bending over, putting his underwear on as people looking.
Just trying to find his underpants.
Where did I leave him? Like, he has to find out where because he just got to rip his clothes off.
Yeah, because now the adrenaline's gone, and now it's the awkward, the deed's done, and everyone's looking at the guy that did the deed.
He doesn't fold up his clothes and place them somewhere. He's busy. So then do people go naked? I think I saw some...
Yeah, there's a sock over there.
And he's got to awkwardly pick up his clothes. Each time he bends over to get something, people kind of go, ugh.
The biggest fear
naked guy.
The biggest fear of the criminals is the sound of feet slapping against the pavement.
Bare feet. The pitter-patter.
By the way, on one of the fan sites yesterday, they're discussing if this show is scripted. This is a perfect example.
Oh, stop.
It proves that we're not scripted. We weren't going to talk about Naked Guy, the superhero. It just came out of my head in a split second after reading this dumb headline.
Because you only get naked.
No, well, if you got naked lunatic, you need naked superhero.
His alter ego.
To fight naked lunatic.
Yeah.
Naked lunatic, yes, is the villain.
The villain is your basic naked lunatic.
And how do you tell the two? He's very unshaven.
Naked lunatic?
Naked lunatic is very unshaven.
Yeah, naked superhero is Naked Man. He's very well kempt.
He's a metrosexual.
Yeah. Is he?
Is it a metro? What is it? What do they call it?
Metrosexual.
Metrosexual.
Sexual.
And Jesus, Danny, we'll get into your.
This is so great.
Hold on, we're in the middle of a bit.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a bit.
I know Danny's probably very pissed off by now. We'll get into
I don't think
your whole thing in a second.
He's got to tear tickets at Lowe's.
Because we just got to fill it. We got to finish up with Naked Lunatic, the villain.
All right, so Naked.
Well, Danny has to get out of here if we're going to finish this.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
You have the worst,
Danny.
You have the worst timing.
You wait.
You better not get over there immediately. We're in the middle of a riff here. Like we're developing a bit live on the air.
He comes in, he's dressed like Billy Mills.
Dude, these guys.
Billy Mills. Fucking guy screaming everywhere.
The what guy? All right, there's number one on the sheet today. Actually, number two, I think.
2, maybe 3.
Yeah, maybe 3.
No, but you stayed away from the.
I worked that like an artist. I painted a picture that will not end up on a dump sheet.
Attention, that was a good one.
Gary on Long Island. Gary.
No, it would be pretty strange to see Naked Guy coming over to stop Naked Villain from
Naked Lunatic, the villain.
Yeah.
No, I think Naked Guy's kryptonite is cold water.
Oh, cold water.
Oh, if they throw cold water on him, then he's again embarrassed.
Yeah, because he has a nice presentation.
By shrinkage, as they call it.
But all you have to do is throw some ice water or cold water on him. And you get that shrinkage factor, yes.
He goes like, oh my God, turns away and runs from the scene.
People still don't get it. Timmy and Philly, Naked Guy have a mask? No, he's naked. Nothing. You can't hide behind a mask. It's so easy to walk around Manhattan if you got a mask. You could be naked in Manhattan if you have a mask. Who cares? They don't see your face.
People really do have their misconceptions, and I think accurate.
Oh, well, let's go to Brian in Boston. Brian, what's up?
Boys, hey, thanks for coming back to Boston.
No problem.
You're welcome.
What's up, BCN?
Naked Man's torture passes that his dad made him shower with him as a little superhero.
Okay, look. I'm not Naked Man. I have no ambition to be Naked Man. There was an instance where my father thought he would teach me and my older brother the finer arts of showering when we were like 6 and 7. But that didn't traumatize me to the point where I want to be Naked Man or Naked Lunatic.
Maybe he got laughed at gym class.
Oh, that could be like he finally got the coach told him to get in there and take a shower.
Right.
I always hated those coaches that were like
he hit puberty
more
late.
into the showers.
He hit puberty late, so he was underdeveloped compared to the rest of Naked Man.
Naked Man.
Oh, Naked.
This is the backstory.
Naked Guy, the superhero.
So everybody pointed at his unit
and
laughed at him.
Right.
Embarrassed him.
Embarrassed him in the gym class.
That's right.
In the shower.
Next period, he hits puberty. Now he's a superhero.
Well, the villain, Naked Lunatic, kills Cabbie in cop chase. Where was Naked Man when we needed him?
Naked Man, where are you?
The cab driver.
Naked Man's music sounds like Superman's music.
Well, you know. It brings the bit together a little bit.
Jeez, nice up-to-date Superman music. Couldn't find the one from the movie.
Yeah, that's the one that had like the World War II propaganda.
Naked man fighting the Nazis.
All
For
right.
truth, justice, and the naked way.
Here's the story. Naked lunatic kills cabbie in cop chase. Armed man naked from the waist down flashed a woman on a Brooklyn street last night, then got into a high-speed chase with cops and slammed into a livery cab, killing
Naked?
the driver, police said. Yes. He was
High-speed chase
bottomless. George Boos, B-O-O-S, 58, of Long Island City, Queens, rammed the cab at the intersection of 48th Street and 9th Avenue.
That's almost like a villain's name if he's
Liquor.
drunk. Yeah.
Eddie Liquor.
Like, you know how villains have done something, the Joker, and you tell his jokes? Booze, he's just drunk, lunatic, naked guy.
Right. He was just...
I'll get you, Booze.
He was drunk and he's urinating everywhere. And this dude has to stop him.
He was an altar
Naked
boy.
man.
He was an altar boy, and he was brought up right, but then things went horribly wrong in
Things
the church,
happened.
and now he's naked lunatic.
Yeah. Wow.
Naked lunatic. So, that's what happened.
To see him fighting in New York, like, remember when Superman had to fight Zod? And they're just making a wreck in New York, and people are amazed and kind of watching. People would be watching, but constantly, depending on their positions, going like, oh, no, oh my God, I didn't want to see that. Oh, now that hold is gay. Now it just looks gay.
You put your hand up and try to block out from the waist
you're
down.
blocking out the part where he's got to bend over. You know how Superman would sometimes bend over and pull a light post out of the ground to swing it at Zod?
Yeah.
Like, naked guy bends over and he's straining, and you're just seeing from the back, and you hear the whole crowd go, oh.
It's like standing behind a Rottweiler.
And you just know he's male.
Anyway, cops began chasing Booze, naked lunatic, after receiving a 911 call at about 9 that he had exposed himself to a woman. Police officers spotted Booze getting into a van. When officers approached, Booze sped off and smashed into the cab 2 blocks away. We heard a bang and a lot of yelling, said Susan Gross, a witness. He ran the red light and the 2 cars collided. There was a lot of smoke. Cops arrested Booze as he tried to put on a shirt and found a BB gun in his vehicle. Cab driver, dead.
I would go with the pants first.
Oh, by the way, naked
not the
lunatic, George Booze, has several arrests for exposing himself in public dating back to 2001.
Of course he does. He's naked lunatic.
Is not a suspect in a rash of attempted child abductions in the area. So we have caught naked lunatic.
Nice. But, there'll always be another villain for naked guy to take care of. We need you now, naked guy.
Is this show scripted? Who are you kidding? If it was scripted, we would have had better freaking Superman music.
Of course. Music's horrible. Truth, justice, and the naked way.
Now
this is that kind of America. Remember the flag was like blowing behind him, and
some lady putting rivets into a plane.
Rosie the Riveter. He's standing there with that Superman stance, hands on hips. Superman!
Suck it in his gut because there was no ab roller in the 40s.
Girdle. We always talked about that whole, back in the older days of television and movies, you didn't have to be in shape to take your shirt off and, be a man.
Oh, Johnny Weissmuller?
Oh, he was Tarzan, right?
Yeah, he had his stomach sucked in the whole time. His arms they were straight.
Yeah.
He didn't have triceps, and he's supposed
there
to be
were no
swinging on the
muscles.
vines.
He's just this big barrel, torsoed guy.
People weren't really lifting back then.
Charlton Heston trying to be manly, take his shirt off, and it's like, what is that?
You got baloney boobs, Charlton.
Got baloney.
Oh, Ben-Hur, that's another great one. But just
Ben-Hur, Judah Ben-Hur. He's being bathed, and he's just, out of shape.
I think if you had a tan, you were in shape in the 50s.
Yeah, that's what they considered being in shape. Just to have a tan with a Technicolor to pick up.
Before we move on, a couple more phone calls to wrap up the naked man superhero thing.
Yes.
Let's say hi to Jay in Queens. Jay.
Why don't we give him a sidekick like Naked Midget Man?
Yeah, he needs a sidekick.
A little goofy, though.
And his sidekick needs to be a
little unit.
He needs to be a bit of a faggotino.
He should
could even give him a bigger unit.
Now it's like the ambiguously gay duo.
Yeah, I think his sidekick should be a little faggy, much shorter, with large junk.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good because it creates tension.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. You need that tension between.
Like, naked guy is in charge, but he's not as
endowed,
happy with what he has with the goods as his sidekick.
He almost gets away with it, but of course the ice water, the cold water, really.
They never throw it on his sidekick.
Oh, he throws it on his sidekick. The sidekick just laughs.
Nude boy.
The sidekick laughs and goes, "Is that all you have?" Watch me jump in the ocean in January, and then nothing will change.
Because even with shrinkage,
right,
he's still impressive.
Right. All right, Tom's saying we got to take a break, even though we're riffing like no one's business here. Let's say hi to Ellis in Philly. Ellis.
Hey, naked man's protection if he feels threatened by somebody sexually is he'll just fall asleep and go, cheep, 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 cheep.
Cheep, 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 cheep. Someone is saying, Bert in Philly says sidekick. Oh, man, it's just updated. Where is it? Okay, Bert in Philly, sidekick. Cheep, 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 boy. All right, we got to take a break. We're just getting going here. It's the O&A virus spreading across America. Bill Burr sitting in for Jim Norton. Jim Norton's going to be on Leno tonight. Don't forget to check that out. And Bill is playing Caroline's all this weekend, starting tonight through Sunday. For tickets, 212-757-4100. All right? All right. A reminder, Opie and Anthony's Traveling Virus, the 2006 comedy event of the year.
Certainly is.
This news is spreading all over the place, man. A lot of excitement. All the boys, all the comedians that you know and love from this fine radio program will be on tour with us. Except for a few guys that we couldn't fit into the lineup or a few guys that had other things going on. But in general, you got everybody. Everybody. I know that doesn't make sense.
And then you just took it all away.
I know it doesn't make sense.
Everybody's be there, without a doubt, except for the people who can't.
Well, because I don't want to name names, you know. We did the best we could. Tickets go on sale through Ticketmaster tomorrow at 9 a.m. I think these tickets are going to go pretty fast. We got 3 dates so far. Saturday, August 5th, Worcester, Mass, DCU Center. Saturday, August 26th. PNC Bank Arts Center in Jersey. Saturday, September 9th, Camden, New Jersey, across the river there in Philly at the Tweeter Center. Also, we're going to have like the O&A Village with things going on there. Kind of think like Lollapalooza with comedy.
Special guest, Naked Man.
Naked Man, special guest, yes. The lineup is just great. For the Boston show, Rich Voss, Patrice O'Neill, Bill Burr, Ralphie May, Bob Kelly, Tracy Morgan, Bob Saget, Jim Norton. All this info, by the way, is on our websites, okay? Websites that we're still not allowed to announce for some reason. The Jersey Show, Rich Voss, Patrice O'Neill, Bill Burr, Bob Kelly, Tracy Morgan, Bob Saget, Carlos Mencia, and Jim Norton. And finally,
really
in Philly,
intro.
Camden, New Jersey, Tweeter Center. Saturday, September 9th, Jimmy Schubert, Don Marrera, Rich Voss, Patrice O'Neill, Bill Burr, Ralphie May, Bob Kelly, Tracy Morgan, Bob Saget, and Jim Norton. Tickets go on sale tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. through Ticketmaster. I think the radio station you're listening to us on, if we're coming to that town or city, has all the info on their website as well, okay?
Go there.
But it's very, very exciting, and I think we're going to try to add at least 1 or 2 more dates this summer. There you go. So now what's going on with Danny? He seems very pissed off.
Oh,
he was so pissed off he decided to wreck our Naked Man superhero bit because he couldn't wait any longer.
He tried to, but there's no ruining that.
I think he was pitching himself as the sidekick.
There's no ruining that bit.
Where do we begin with this?
Okay. First with a description of Danny today, as opposed to Danny on any other given day.
Danny on any given day would be dressed like...
Yeah, that's a good...
Like
a dirtbag?
Like a dirtbag.
Yeah, which, let me tell you, there is no problem with that. Your hair, usually, just woke up, kind of do. T-shirt with some type of logo on it.
Some type of the dead shirt.
That shows that you got it for free somewhere.
Slayer T-shirt or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Want to see
Pants, I don't notice what type of pants he wears on a daily
jeans
basis. Is it just jeans?
That haven't been washed in weeks.
A while. And
rotting sneakers.
And footwear, just sneakers.
Rotting sneakers.
Wallet with that big chain as if...
Yeah, wallet with the chain. Right.
Wallet.
And then unshaven just about every day.
Yeah.
Just about every day. How is he dressed today, Anthony?
Wow.
Khakis.
I see you have some khakis on.
Dress pants.
There is a brown, they're kind of grayish brown, I guess, your khakis. There's a brown shirt that you're wearing, and it's a golf shirt.
It's collared.
He looks
It's
like
a collared
he's
golf
managing,
shirt.
Home Depot.
Right. Bingo. That is the exact look of a Home Depot manager.
BJ's whole
Yeah.
whatever the hell it is, warehouse.
And he's got his a belt on. He's wearing a belt, and on that belt is clipped his cell phone on one side and his ID, his company ID on the other, so he could get into the various doorways.
Very clean shaven.
Very clean shaven.
His hair washed and slicked back.
Yeah, he's got some kind of hair product in that is keeping his hair back and in place, and has his sunglasses very fashionably tucked in the
Very 80s.
V-neck of his
Collared shirt.
collared shirt.
What kind of shoes you got on?
Well, I didn't have any shoes, so I'm just wearing my old boots.
Yeah, but
They're black, and you must have wiped them off.
I contemplated it, but I said, screw it.
Because there's really no dirt on them.
yeah, they look fine. The boots. actually.
Yeah.
This is his alter ego, Bob.
And Bob.
This is
Bob.
Naked Man's alter ego.
Very good, Bob. And your watch, you usually wear that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, it's very nice, very fashionable.
By the way, is
There
your
you go.
dad Naked Man the superhero?
Yes, actually, he could quite possibly
We
be.
learned a lot about Danny in the last few months, and we found out that his father likes to be naked all the time.
Yeah, he just kind of hangs out naked.
All the time. Anyway, why are you dressed like this?
Yeah.
I know, but I only found out around 5:15 this morning.
This is a bit of brilliance on the part of other people. Yeah, why are you dressed like this?
Oh, because I was told that we actually are going to be having a dress code implemented around here.
Listen to Ben. Ben's in charge. Look, I love when Ben laughs uncontrollably, because then I sit there and go, but Ben, you're the one in charge, and all hell's breaking loose around you.
Now, Danny, who told you there was going to be a dress code?
Everyone.
Everyone being
Let's see, Ben, Steve, Thanimal,
Van,
and the newly shaven Travis.
Travis.
Yeah, well, Derek. Well, because Derek's the one that blew the whole gag in the first place. That's what gave me an inkling that this was a whole bit.
Did you go? What happened?
Because dumb Travis goes, I can't
Dumb
really.
Travis is dressed like he dresses every day,
can't really-
as opposed to you.
He's like, I can't really talk about it. Call Derek, but they failed to fill Derek in yet. So when I called Derek,
boy.
he goes, What
What?
are you talking about? And then all of a sudden I just hear silence, and then, oh, that!
Oh, no.
Yeah, dude, everyone's pissed.
But it's already too late.
And obviously you weren't completely sure, because you're dressed really nice today.
Well, when you hear from 8 different people, it's like, well, I guess I'll see what's going on tomorrow.
These guys bust balls behind the scenes constantly.
There's pranks and hijinks going on all the time.
It's a daily gang rape that you consistently show up to.
Anthony and I leave like minutes after the show's over every day, and that's when the fun really begins with these guys behind the scenes.
The plotting and the planning.
They're just trying to get each other all the time.
Yes, Than?
Dan.
Now, did you smell bit before or after you went pants shopping?
Yeah, because we found out that he doesn't own this.
He doesn't own
He had to go
anything.
out and get nice clothes.
Yeah, So,
He bought slacks.
Went to the store, bought some slacks, Bill.
Slacks. But slacks.
And this shirt.
And the shirt?
This crap either.
Would that set you back?
Well, luckily I'm frugal. I shop at TJ Maxx. So.
Okay.
I was going to guess
$50
the Sears Roebuck.
How much?
Like $50.
$50?
Yeah.
You're probably not in a position where you could just throw away $50.
No, not really. That's my Con Ed bill.
No, not really.
By the way, Rob, from his mobile device, it's radio, a-hole. Why would it matter what
That's
you're
what
wearing?
I'm thinking the whole time. I'm like, dude, this doesn't make any sense. I knew it was bit. Then I show up this morning, and I'm like, and Steve's wearing his, his regular workout attire. And I'm just like, oh,
Showing those guns.
Yeah, let me guess, this doesn't apply to you guys. Right? Oh, no.
I got to be honest. Steve is the only one that thinks about what he's going to wear before he gets in here.
Yeah,
He
but
actually
not in a
thinks about
business-like way.
No.
In a way to show off his arms and tattoos.
Right.
And how big he's getting.
He's all about showing off his arms.
Yeah. Boy.
Yeah, he's all about dressing like Freddie Mercury. I have not seen that much chest hair in my life.
Freddie
Oh,
Mercury.
forget
after
it. He's got to
binge eating.
shave like up to his neck, like he's got a neckline shave where the chest hair
I think
comes
he has
in.
a barber's chair, and some old man comes in with that leather strap and that straight
razor.
Yeah.
So,
Bears him up down to his navel.
well, this all started with an email. We're gonna have a meeting soon just to see how everything's going.
Yeah.
See how it's going back on commercial radio and all that. And that's when Ben and the gang decided this would be a good time to kind of screw down.
Yeah, like a meeting with the bosses to go over any of our needs.
Because then you asked what the meeting's about, and they said something like Tom is not happy about how people are dressing around here.
Yeah, it was like part of it. Something like
because Tom is always so well dressed. Tom is like dressed to the nines every day, suit, tie, like fitted suits. Guy's got like gazillion dollars worth of suits, and you're kind of intimidated walking up to him dressed like a slob, probably. I would think. I would think if you're then told that there's going to be a meeting involving Tom about a dress code, that you're then thinking, oh my God, this guy wears like suits that cost thousands. I got to go to TJ Maxx and pick up some slacks.
Yeah, I mean, and plus, I guess they did a good job of filling everybody in on it. So, no matter who I called,
they all know, yeah.
Yeah, but here is the major flaw in their I mean, obviously, I guess the
major flaw. As you're sitting there in brand new clothes that you went out and bought yesterday afternoon.
The victim.
Yeah, that's a major flaw, all right.
The major flaw. He's dressed like he's going to a PTA meeting.
Major flaw is you fell for the entire thing.
I say it's a minor flaw.
Yeah, what is the little tiny flaw?
The thing that made me think something was awry, so to speak, was that no one could give me a story. Like, it was all very, very
Like, you didn't have enough confidence.
But that's perfect for this crew, because no one ever has the story in this crew. It's always vague. Yes, somebody...
Look at him trying to downplay it. You're in brand new clothes. You didn't have enough confidence to come in dressed like you usually dress. You thought in the back of your head that this could be real, so I better dress appropriately.
Yeah. Plus, it's a lot harder to get 8 people on the exact same lie, so just keep it vague.
Right, yeah, see, you got, and then the stories don't get tripped up.
Yeah, a little roll of the eyes from Danny.
I saw that.
He's a little upset.
He's not happy.
He's very pissed.
Let me tell you, there's going to be hell to pay because this all goes back and forth. So now Danny's going to come up with some retaliation.
He's plotting. You can see it.
Like, it's all right.
By the way,
once in a while, somebody just makes an ass out of you. I mean, it just happens.
Bird from Philly again. He's a regular. Dressed to the nines. Is that a 1940s reference? What the F does that mean?
Dressed to the nines. 23 Skidoo. He's dressed to the nines and smoking Lucky Strike cigarettes in his brand new slacks. Always have a pack of Luckies or Chesterfields in the pants pocket of my slacks.
Anthony had his first drink at a speakeasy.
Yeah. I had to have the right knock.
All right.
Thing opened up.
Is payback going to be a bitch there, Danny?
Well, probably not, since, the little sewing circle will never get on my side.
Oh, you left out? He's like Naked Man. He's just alienated from public.
Than?
Is there a click?
Well, Than, comment.
Little sewing circle.
Is there a click going on? Like
it's forming.
I think of you guys all as the same pieces of crap. There's no hierarchy. When I look at you, you're all equally worthless to me.
Well, thank you, Anthony.
No problem. Not as far as work goes. I mean, of course, you guys do your job. You do it very well. As far as just your worth in life and how it affects me and my life, again, not through work, just in life. You're equally... Travis, you are the same piece of garbage as Than, as Danny. It just doesn't matter to me.
Well, there's clicks, but they're always shifting. Like, for instance,
is that
2 days ago, we locked Travis out of the office and... it posted false comments from his MySpace account.
Was he looking in, watching it happen in horror?
I wasn't happy. And after about 25 seconds, he just goes, he gets the, okay, bit's over. Stop messing with me, look.
And that's when it gets even more fun.
That's when it's supposed to get more fun.
That's when the joke begins.
Ben?
Right.
There's something every day. I mean, there was one day, who was it that sent out the MySpace bulletin that such and such was getting married to Poe?
That was me.
Yeah, that was Travis.
And that was me that was getting married to Poe. That was a good one.
Hey, by the way, Tim in California has a good observation. Tim, what's up?
Hey, what are you guys doing insulting about half of your audience by saying that we all look like dirtbags? That's what I'm wearing.
Yeah, our audience dresses like Danny's dressed today.
Of course.
Of course.
I just don't have a chain drive wallet. That's about it.
It's called dressing comfortably. You're very comfortable.
All right. Just take the joke, Tim. Come on.
And what they do also is they'll leave each other's emails open. They'll forget, like walk away from the computer, and then I could be guaranteed to get an email that night from one of the crew, who of course found somebody else's email open, and it's usually something like, "Hey Anthony, it's Travis here. The appearance went real well the other day. I was thinking, maybe me and you could hang out, go out to dinner. I think we have a lot in common. You're so funny." And it's one of these idiots on his email just typing. So I'll type back something, "Hey, that sounds like a great idea. Let's make a date of it, see when your calendar's free, and if I'm not shooting myself in the face that day, I might be able to make it." Something like that. So one day they left Danny's open and typed something. I can't even remember what it was, but I was so pissed that day, I just wrote F off on the thing and used the entire word. And for like a day and a half, 2 days, Danny actually thought I was mad at him because I didn't add some witty little thing.
Well, because usually
it was just
you get more.
F off.
And just that, so I'm thinking, oh man, maybe this is finally the day
I thought I'd
change it up a little bit.
Let's go to Cody in Indiana. Cody.
Hey, guys. Billy Burr,
Yes.
you need to slap them all in the face. Your speakeasy line was fantastic, and you got nothing for it.
It wasn't a joke. It was the truth. That's why it didn't get a laugh.
See, that's...
Have you guys not know what a speakeasy is?
Of course we do.
Then why not the laugh, Billy Burr?
Because we're too busy trying to come up with something funny ourselves. That's why you guys are there, to make sure the guys get the big laughs that they deserve.
With you guys. Good luck, bro.
All right. No, we like when the listeners, whatever. Dan in Jersey.
Listen.
Dan, what's up? Nothing, Dan.
Oh, that me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, yeah, I love a quick impression of Danny as he sits there in his newly bought store clothes. Well, I saw flaws in the system. Yeah, I'm here in new clothes, but more importantly...
I'm dressed nicely.
A little callback, yes. All right, Dan.
More importantly,
I didn't buy a three-piece suit.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to break and catch up a little bit. So,
why?
So, Danny, all right?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for tomorrow. Maybe they'll switch my coffee with decaf or something.
Why wasn't I informed that Red Rum on Pal Talk here was taking a shower until she's wrapping a towel around her head? You people on Pal Talk are being very greedy, very selfish. Watching Pal Talk here, of course, they can watch us in the studio. They've been looking at Danny's attire.
Yeah, we got the Pal Talk cameras.
Yeah, the Pal Talk cameras are set up, and we can actually watch the listeners. Wonderful. And Red Rum takes a shower every morning, and it's right there on the Pal Talk cameras.
She moved her shower time down, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
She used to shower later in the morning.
But now she's showering. But I catch the end of the shower. What the hell's that all about?
It's a little mystery in the relationship.
Now, because of that, someone's got to pay. I'm just going to pick a random person. Yeah, this is like the old days. You. Boink. I'm banning you from the room. Oh, there you go. Bye. You see nothing the rest of the day. Bye-bye. You know why?
Why?
Because I just picked that person because I was angry.
Just because someone didn't tell you that Red Rum was showering?
Yeah. So if someone had to pay, and it was him, I just pick random people. Sometimes I pardon you. Not today.
He rules with an iron fist.
Iron fist with the ban button.
All right, we got to take a break.
He must be like Mussolini.
No, he likes the other guy better. A lot better.
Hacky at this point.
But it's...
How about Idi Amin? Give me something.
You want something a little more current?
I mean, just a little,
You'll get nothing.
All right, listen.
Someone else is showering.
All right, we'll check that out as we take a break. It's the ONA virus spreading across America. Hey, thanks for checking us out this morning. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Bill Burr sitting in for Jim Norton. Norton's going to be on Leno tonight. We're hearing they're doing like U.S. Open highlights, so Leno's going to start a little later than usual, so keep that in mind. But check out little Jimmy Norton on Jay Leno tonight. I'm going to the U.S. Open today, by the way.
Oh, you are?
I'm leaving early.
Golf without the L.
I'm leaving early today because I got to get up to Wingfoot.
Where is Wingfoot?
It's like north a little bit.
Why is it called Wingfoot?
Or is it Winged Foot? I don't know.
I've never been to a professional. Well, I've never even watched regular people play golf.
Golf doesn't seem like a spectator sport.
It's much better on TV, you know.
And it kind of blows on TV, to tell you the truth.
I love watching golf on Sundays. It's very relaxing. You sit back and just kind of have it in the background.
You know what kills me, though, is when they go to tee off, all those people standing right along the side. It's like, don't they ever, one day,
shank one and just like
slice it right into somebody.
Send it right into their face.
Yeah, because you'll do anything as a spectator to get a nice, view of what's going on. So you'll gamble with your life to see a shot.
They're about 20, 30 feet in front of the tee, on either side, just kind of watching. I know, I play golf pretty badly, and I know that if anybody was standing there, they're in definite danger of being hit.
That's a good challenge on like Fear Factor. Have people stand where you would stand if the person was a professional.
Tiger Woods.
And then have a hack golfer.
Yeah, just go up.
And then have a hack golfer.
Go there that just sends it flying into their face.
But Anthony, when they're on the tee with the big mallets that they now, that are called drivers.
Yeah.
The odds of them going off and hitting a spectator are very ridiculously rare.
Them.
But what?
Them, not like regular golfers. Like
no, I know. But what's more interesting is when they're like in the rough, in between trees and stuff, and they still line up like that.
Oh, right.
That's when it gets a little crazy. Like, you're nuts. Just to see Tiger Woods hit one ball. I'm going up there. I've been to a couple, U.S. Opens and things like that. And the funny thing is, you'll see people. They'll have their program, and you'll hear them all the time. Like, what do you want to do? Let's go follow Tiger Woods around. You can't follow Tiger Woods around at these golf tournaments. You can't. Know what you do? You go about 6 or 7 holes ahead of everybody else, and you wait for Tiger Woods to show up on that hole.
Yeah.
And you watch him hit one golf ball.
Because by the time he gets there, it's packed.
It's completely packed. I'm not even kidding. It's like 20 people deep. It's ridiculous.
And you can't see him.
You got to pretty much climb a tree to see Tiger Woods hit a golf ball. And that's what you do. But you get these people with their programs. Let's follow Tiger around for a while. You just don't follow Tiger around.
Maybe I can caddy for him.
Sure, you don't follow him around.
Yeah.
Delusional jackass.
Yeah, it's not a great spectator sport. You're right.
That's like auto racing. I went to the Indy 500 because it was just I want to go.
Now that sounds like something that would be exciting.
Well,
greatest spectacle in sport.
Yeah, you just sit there, and they just go flying by, and you think, well, maybe somebody will hit. Yeah. That's all you see, right? And you would think, okay, maybe if I see somebody hit the wall, that's going to be cool, but you don't realize they hit the wall. After they hit the wall, they're still going about $180, so they just hit the wall. They go. What you want to do is they hit the wall like a half a mile before you.
Before he even gets to you.
And then watch the debris go, but to be like in the middle of it.
You want it to stop right in front of you.
Yeah. And
see the tangled, tattered body.
You want to be sitting up high, too, is what I learned. I was like on the inside of a turn. It was awful.
The worst place to sit.
Yeah, the whole thing was with a bunch of
You can't even read the numbers on the cars, right? You have no idea what's going on until they're on the far side of the track.
And the track is so huge that you only see them when they are in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're not going to see them on the other side of the track.
Yeah, we had like a big gambling pool. That's like the best part of it. Everybody picks like 5 cars, and your guy's in the lead, and they go by. And then the next time it comes around, it's like your guy isn't there anymore. You're like, dude, what happened?
You had to pit tires.
You got to ask that guy with the AM radio on his head, the antenna.
I'm hearing he pitted.
Yeah, he pitted.
And, you're screwed.
Yeah, there's a lot of sports it's not worth going to.
No spectator.
Now that I think about it, it's not worth going to the U.S. Open. It's not worth the hassle getting up there. I went for one of the practice rounds, and it was a major hassle, and there was no one there because it was just practice rounds. So it's going to just be a zoo.
You know what I can't
If anyone has parking really close to Winged Foot or Wingfoot,
look at that.
give me a call right now, man. VIP treatment for you if I get parking on your lawn.
You know what game sucks as a spectator sport because of the time of year is football. Now, I understand football's great to watch, but it is too goddamn cold. I got dragged once to a game, and this is going back quite a ways, and I think this is the last football game I ever went to. My father dragged me.
Did they have face masks?
It was, they wore leather helmets.
I saw the Galloping Ghost versus Red Grange.
I saw the GIF play. No, it was almost, though. Believe it or not, it was a Jets game when they were playing at Shea. So,
oh my
God, Anthony!
I was a little kid, and I almost got lost. Actually, I almost got crushed in the men's room. I had to go, and my father brings me in. He's holding my hand.
I had to go.
Stop. and I walk in there, and the place was packed, and I'm getting like crushed by just all these guys, and you had to go in the trough at the time. They had a big trough there, and I wouldn't go. You know me. Again, I was the shower all over again. No! I was a big crybaby. My father's like, son of a bitch, get in here.
You know what? You don't know cold.
No, it was effing cold, man. Football.
This better not
you don't know cold. You don't know cold.
Here we go.
When I was doing radio in Buffalo.
All right.
I remember remember like it was yesterday. Like the radio station I worked for, they had really nice tickets for the Bills games, okay? And it was when the Bills were in the Super Bowl like 4 years in a row. So it was the time to see the Bills.
Remember those victorious years for Buffalo?
And all the bigwigs at the radio station, the first couple games of the season when it's still 80 out, where you can wear shorts and a short sleeve shirt or whatever. It was 50-yard line, 10 rows up. Perfect seats, right? And then the cold weather comes in, and they don't want to go there anymore.
Nope.
So they give it to, me, the lackeys of the station that will just take anything for free. It was the Saints, Bills, single digits, wind chill factor that brought it way down, like minus 20 degrees. The stadium was, it snowed, and it was so cold up there for a week leading up to the game, they couldn't thaw out the stadium, meaning they couldn't get rid of all the ice. So you had to sit on blocks of ice. I'm not kidding.
Wonderful.
I remember this like it was yesterday.
What a great day.
Single digits, wind chill, sitting on a block of ice that was at least 4 inches of ice, and your feet.
Exaggerated.
I swear to God. I swear to God. And your feet, you were placed on 4 feet of 4 inches of ice as well.
Did they have a fan blowing on you too? Everybody from either Buffalo or Chicago. My parents are from out that way.
Oh, Chicago.
No matter how cold, I used to have a paper room. My nostrils would be sticking together. That kind of cold. Yeah. Coming home complaining about, Debbie, you don't know cold.
No.
Let me tell you, you're walking down Michigan Avenue in Chicago.
Let me tell you, we watched a few Bears games, and I thought I was going to drop dead right there, freezing to death.
Somehow -5 back here isn't as cold as -5
anywhere else,
it's
right?
-5.
Billy lost 5 of his fingers in the first quarter alone. And then for the rest of the game, because he didn't want to leave because it's the Bears, he lost his toes and his nose. Because it's Chicago. We know it's cold and windy there.
We were all dressed like the little kid from A Christmas Story, though. Just like so many layers on, you couldn't move.
Doesn't matter.
It still doesn't help, though.
There was something about it, though. It was fun.
And there's no move. Here it is, too. There's no moving around. And it wasn't the last game I went to, because now I'm remembering when we were in Boston, I went to
Harvard
Pat's game.
Stadium to watch the Boston Patriots. And Nick Bonacani on the Statue of Liberty play.
You ass. I went to Fox.
Bobby Lane was having an off day.
It was Foxborough.
Hold on.
I went there and squeezed into a seat because I was wearing so much clothing.
How did Roman Gabriel do that?
Roman Gabriel. You old F. Who are you kidding?
They're just running down the field lateraling to each other. Doing that sideways lateral.
Oh, yeah. Curly and Mo are out on the field, too.
Anthony was at Jim Brown's last game.
As they tear down the goalpost, another victory.
His dad's standing there, one of those full-length raccoon coats. Rah, rah, sis, boom, bah.
Not quite.
Hey, more importantly, let's go to Chris in New York. This is very important. Chris,
All right.
what's up?
Opie?
Yeah, Chris, what's up?
Hey, guys, I got a free spot for you if you want to park for the U.S. Open.
Where can I park?
You can park right in my driveway.
How close to the course?
Maybe about a 2-minute walk to the train station where you take the bus right to Winslet.
Ooh. All right, hold on the line.
Train station bus, you could get stabbed.
No, I hold on the line.
Not sure.
I'll give you $100 cash to park in your yard.
Whoa, who is this guy?
$100 and VIP treatment. You can come check out an
VIP treatment and $100 cash. $100 cash for a parking space.
I'm not kidding. Get that guy's
And he's
info.
going to throw in a Sosa and McGuire rookie card. Give him the goddamn parking space. Give him the 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 Would you give him the parking space?
Let's go to Steve in the Bronx. Steve.
Fuck that guy.
What's up, Bo?
Hey, Steve.
Oh, you go down, you get off exit 18 over 95. You make a right, your first left. You're 2 minutes from the course. You can walk right up the hill to the course.
Well, how do I do that?
You go down 95.
All right,
get off exit 18.
Yeah.
Fenimore Road. You make a right, your first left. There's a little industrial area. You park your car right there. You come out. You walk up the hill. You're 2 minutes from the course. You ain't gonna pay nobody nothing.
I love when people blurt out directions like they think you know where this is. I have no idea what he just said.
I know.
You go up, you turn a left, you make that, you park in the warehouse district, you go to... What? Who? Where?
Cancer Kazoo guy. Live interview on ABC.
Oh, my goodness.
Get the audio. Get the audio. All right, well, I'll figure out the U.S. Open thing, but I'm just telling everyone ahead of time. I'm leaving early because I got to get up there. Are you getting the audio? All right, cool.
This is great.
First game I ever went to was Schaefer Stadium. New England Patriots versus the New York Jets. Freeman McNeil, Richard Todd era.
Uh-huh.
Horrific. We were like 2-14 that year. It was like raining out, freezing. And I went there thinking, I'm still collecting football cards. Like, these guys are gods. And I get there, and it's like half full, and everybody's like, Patriots suck!
Yeah, you guys did have your dry spell.
Oh, yeah. Oh, those are brutal. Those are the Matt Cavanaugh years.
The stupid guy on the side of the helmet.
You know what's funny? That's like one of the only throwback uniforms I hate. I look at that little man on that helmet, and it just reminds me of just such failure.
The guy from the Sam Adams beer bottle in the position of,
The St. Pauli's girl was on the side of our helmet.
and he's in, a football stance, on the line. He's a Patriot.
Oh.
Yeah, get it? The Patriot.
He's white, so right there you know we're losing.
Here's a question for you today. Bill. A worst sports uniform. I don't think it's the Patriots.
Vancouver Canucks.
Why?
Their old school one?
Trying to remember, what was it?
It was black with the yellowish and orange V that was like a lightning bolt came down.
Ooh.
The Philadelphia Flyers, when they wore hockey slacks.
Hockey slacks.
They actually experimented with pants.
On the ice?
Why would you do that?
I don't know. It was like 83, 84.
Awful idea.
I got one, and try beating the Chicago White Sox wearing shorts.
Oh, that was
Remember when they wore shorts one season? Or was it for a weekend? I don't know.
Yeah, you slid into second base and
Right.
open your knee.
They wore shorts as part of their uniform. Beat that one.
Why?
Beat that one.
Okay, that's
the Islanders when they changed their logo. That was really,
logo.
That was really, really bad.
It looked like Gorton's a Gloucester fisherman,
right?
And a lot of people didn't like that. When the Jets changed too to that '80s stupid looking helmet logo instead of the classic Jets logo,
that sucked.
That
instantly.
bombed too.
All right, well, that's a little question that we'll try to answer today. Hey, you hear what Bush did yesterday?
Ended tear.
Well, by the way, his approval rating went up one point.
1 point?
After all that craziness that happened last week.
I flew to Baghdad.
He flies the most recognizable aircraft into Baghdad
to celebrate the death
and talk to
Mauser Cowie.
Talk to the head muckety muck over there that didn't even know he was coming.
Right.
Can you imagine riding in the Air Force One? You're the president, and you're just seeing ocean. Then all of a sudden, you're coming over the Mediterranean Sea, and you just start seeing sand. You're like, dude, land this thing.
Land it immediately.
Yeah.
Wow. They got one of his best pilot, the guy that knows all the maneuvers, and they have to do that thing where they're zigging and zagging and diving. But it's Air Force One.
747.
It's Air Force One. It's got like that metallic chrome bottom, the blue all over. You can't say, you never see Air Force One and go, is that Air Force One? It's so obvious it is. And then he got into some helicopter.
Why would they?
Some unmarked
Why would they
copter.
make it so obvious? I would paint the plane like it's Air Jamaica,
or just bring him in something else.
Like who's gonna waste a rocket on an Air Jamaica flight?
It goes to show you that flight is so long. He wants the comforts of his plane because they could take him over in a military plane.
Fine, but paint the outside something different.
No, he's got all those phones and all that crap that you got to have in that.
Maybe that's
creature
it.
Comforts.
Yeah,
creature comforts.
You need to bring the red button with you.
Right.
There's a lot of
things. The football. You need that button, the atomic war button.
That's why I go in like an old Eastern Airlines.
Eastern, the wings of man.
Right. By the way,
Braniff.
By the way, back it up because we are on in Pittsburgh at 93.7 K-Rock.
Of course we are.
Everything that rocks is their slogan. Whatever that means. Oswald in Jersey, the old Pittsburgh Pirates with the painters' hats. I forgot about that one.
Whoa.
They were wearing the old school painters' hats for a season or two.
For a season or two? Wasn't that longer than that?
Was it longer than that?
Kent Colvey.
They had the worst caps. Whoa.
And then someone was saying the old Astros uniform. What was wrong with that?
That was horrific.
Let's go to Tom in Jersey. Tom.
There was a little time where Brittany crying. We need that also. Look at that that fat head Britney Spears. She's chewing gum during an interview, crying. Her mascara's running. She's wiping her nose with her fingers and then wiping her mouth. I need every second of that.
She is
and Vaseline.
She is so unstable. It's not even funny. Know who she's starting to look like? Liza Minnelli in a blonde wig.
Wow.
Liza Minnelli in a blonde wig. She is a mess.
You could have stopped it after Liza Minnelli. It was bad enough. And the blonde wig.
In a blonde wig, though.
Oof.
Look closely. We're going to have that audio. That's the exclusive interview that Matt Lauer's doing. I think it airs tonight. But let's go to Tom in Jersey. Tom?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? You guys suck.
Thank you, my friend.
Old Astros uniform. Help me out.
You know, man, the Astros from the 80s, they had those ugly-ass orange colors, and they were just awful.
Yeah, I kind of remember this. It almost looked like you should be breakdancing in it.
Right.
It was like
a rainbow.
During the 80s.
Oh, okay.
People went for that whole 80s colorful thing.
Those were horrific. Yeah, and they had the orange helmets. But then, like, all the rappers, Jay-Z and them started wearing the throwbacks, so it actually made it cool again.
The throwbacks are cool now.
Yeah.
So you're actually... I remember I was young then. So I started thinking it was cool. But
we could do this bit all day because now everyone's calling from their city with their, but...
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's what someone's saying.
Yeah.
What was that one about?
Oh, they had, like, fluorescent... Well, I don't know what color it was, like a peach, orange kind of... pants, and they had like
the stupid
pirate on the side
with the daggers in his teeth or something.
Yeah.
Oh, who came up with that mess?
Spaniard.
Some Spaniard with a knife in his teeth.
Leon or something on the side of the... Looking for the fountain of youth, baby. You want to line up against us?
A lot of people are saying Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
That was horrific.
Before we move on, because we could do this all day, but this is a good observation. Tom in Boston, go ahead. You're next on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hello, boys.
Hey, Tom.
Anything from the NBA prior to, like, 87 or something.
Yeah, who had the bright idea to have the NBA players in the short shorts?
Oh, yeah.
A pack of lifesavers with their stripes around the shirts.
Yeah, real smart. Have a bunch of black guys. Have a bunch of black guys in short shorts. That's
no wardrobe malfunction.
Right. And then they had the socks pulled all the way up to their knees. That was a terrific look. That's like 70s, early 80s, right? Mid 80s,
they
maybe.
Were just dressed like whores who go roller skating. Like Pinky Tuscadero.
Oh, my God. Yeah, they were just like Hooters employees. The little dopey shorts.
Remember the Denver Nuggets? They literally had their awful skyline across their chest.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Like it was recognizable.
Yeah,
Anyone would know
it's just like seeing the Manhattan skyline.
I've been to Denver like I don't know how many times. I can't even think of one building there. I just remember their old football stadium shaped like a horseshoe. That was the only thing recognizable.
That's it. And now, the airport. That's pretty much it.
Right.
The stupid
90
tent airport.
Oh, that awful. It's supposed to look like the Rocky Mountains.
Look, it looks like the mountains. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It looks like someone pitched a stupid white tent on the top of a mountain. You stupid windy airport.
I would love to go out there with some big wire cutters. Just
like a carny. Take down their stupid carnival tent airport. That's what it is. It should be striped
That's
red.
what it looks like. It doesn't look like it's permanent. It looks like it's going to leave.
It looks like, well, we don't know when we're going to have to pull out of here at any given moment.
Why don't we take a break? Adam Ferrara is in the green room.
Yes,
also, on tomorrow's show, Stephen Lynch.
Broadway
star Stephen Lynch.
Broadway.
Good old Stephen Lynch.
Stephen's on Broadway.
Hey, we got a Stephen Lynch song we can play into break, something short.
Is he like nominated
just to give the people
Tony
a
at this
taste?
point?
He was.
He didn't win, right?
They'd never give it to the new shows.
What's up,
I
Kenny?
have no idea.
Kenny approaches the mic.
Yes, Kenny.
That usually means something. No?
Fred Gwynn.
I'm just getting in position during break time.
What?
I'm getting in position in break time to be of assistance to anyone.
Egg whites.
Okay.
Oh.
And I miss my blueberries. I need some blueberries.
Well, why?
All right.
No, they don't have good blueberries around here.
Every morning?
Every morning I need my blueberries.
Yeah. Kenny's Johnny on the spot.
What do we got?
I heard blueberries make you bound up.
Ooh.
You had any problems go to the bathroom?
Oh, totally.
I'm joking.
That's all he talks about.
I just want to get it in his head. Blueberries are bad. You
They
need to eat more
bind you,
cheese.
do they? More cheese.
He's not even listening.
You know what you need? Cheese-covered mini-wheats.
I didn't hear. I'm trying to queue up a Steve Lynch song.
And take them rectally.
All right, listen. We'll play some Steve Lynch going into break. It's his one of my favorites, D&D. Dungeons and Dragons. We all had a friend that played this, or it was you.
Geeks.
That played Dungeons and Dragons growing up. He has a little song about that as we go to break. Stephen Lynch. Look who's in studio.
My pal.
Hiya, pal.
My pal, too.
I've known Adam before he was even famous.
But because of you, he's now my pal as well.
Everyone's pal.
Adam Ferrara, everybody. He's at the Stress Factory this weekend in New Brunswick, New Jersey, with that stupid phone number, 732-545. Ha ha.
Yeah,
H-A-H-A.
A lot of dignity in my job.
Ha ha.
Oh, ha-ha, particularly.
Please, I knew Adam. I was working construction, and Adam was trying to figure out what he wanted to do after college, and that spanned the globe. Oh, boy, until you found comedy. Thank God you found comedy, because you were on the road to ruin, my friend. He came over my house once, and I was just a dirtbag, too. And I'm going to say two, because so were you.
I know.
I was a dirtbag. I couldn't pay my rent. I'm living in an apartment we used to call Pee-wee's Playhouse. It was just people would walk in. We'd be watching TV. A coffee table covered with beer cans. We'd stack them up like a pyramid and drink. And the door would fly open, and one of our friends would come rolling in and shooting those plastic dart guns at us, which we all had on us at all times because you might get assaulted like this. And a firefight with these dart guns would break out. And then, when you ran out of darts, the war was over, and we'd sit down and watch TV and drink beer. Yeah. And that was pretty much what our lives were all about. But he hooked up with a gig where he's selling. What are you doing this week, Adam? Ed, I'm selling optics. You're like, what? Optics? Optics.
Yep.
You need binoculars? What do you need?
Yeah, I got everything.
So I'm like, well, that sounds good. How's it going for you? Great. Next week, Adam, how's the optics? The optics? What are you, out of your mind? Now? Water filters.
Water purifiers. Have
water
you looked at the water you're drinking?
The water you're drinking is filthy. I go, okay, so what does this entail? All you got to do is this. And he'd make this thing like he's clutching something between his thumb and forefinger and turning it a quarter turn clockwise. He goes, all you got to do is this. And I'd be like, what does that mean?
What just happened?
It's as easy as... It's that easy.
Hook up a filter. You give me $19.95, you will have pure water.
Pure water. He's selling water filters. He was like a fuller brush man.
Yep, I did everything.
Everything this guy did. And then there was a comedy contest at some
None. We're
dive.
making a movie.
Yeah.
We don't know how to make no movie, Ralph. How hard could it be?
That's what he was. The Ralph Cramden of our crew. and then there was a comedy competition that was out on Long Island at some dump in Comac. Yeah. He goes over there and he you did very well.
Yeah, I won that.
You won that one. And they sent him out.
The water filters.
Yeah.
And no more scams.
No more optics or water filters.
No more scams.
And no more seeing Adam. Yeah. It's like, Adam, where are you? I'm going out to L.A. I'm doing it.
Hollywood.
And it really went quickly after that. Like, you started getting a lot of gigs. You picked up management. And then Adam was the guy that, like, we're sitting around still, waiting for a friend to come to the door with the dart gun, drinking the beer, going, how the hell did Adam pull that off? He was just as much of a dirtbag as we are. And he's out there, on the road. I see him on TV. I'm seeing him doing things. What the hell happened, you bastard?
Yeah, but you know what's funny? I'm listening to that story, and the odds of one guy getting out of that
Oh, that whole thing of, the whole life.
That scenario from Cops.
Yeah,
is what I'm
exactly what it was.
I mean? And two of you got out.
Just living paycheck to paycheck. Just barely.
Hanging on.
And most of it went to beer and toys. This is how irresponsible we were. We'd get paid like a pittance for the crap jobs that we had to do.
On Thursdays. And
yeah.
We'd get drunk on Thursdays.
And we'd run out, grab a bunch of beer, and then instead of doing things like electric bills and things, rent, stuff like that, we would run to Toys R Us and buy toys. There was a day we'd just wander around Toys R Us, and we'd come home with a slot car set.
Yeah.
And set it up. And
the funny thing
get drunk and play with slot cars while the landlord was banging on the
Please
the
tell
door.
Everyone how old you are, by the way, because if you're 22, 23, most people are like, yeah, of course.
Probably late. I was in my late 20s, early 30s.
I was in mid-20s.
You were mid-20s.
Yeah.
So, and
it's funny,
I had friends and my
22,
brother.
22, you can play with race cars? I'm thinking 12.
Yes.
No,
still happening right out of college.
We would go to Toys R Us and we
You're
would
still
buy
not a
slot
grown-up?
cars, and then we would come back individually, and the guys that worked there, I don't have a bigger dart gun. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We try to buy better guns to shoot the other guy.
Better because you needed a better arsenal. Jim Laird bought a shotgun version of the dart gun and sawed it off. Like it's a sawed-off shot. He come rolling in the door. It was ridiculous. It was just a life on the road to ruin.
Yeah. It was like Peter Sellers when Cato would attack him when he came home.
Yeah, just surprised me.
Any minute someone could jump out of a laundry room and shoot you.
That's awesome.
And I was $20,000 in credit card debt because for some reason they gave me a credit card. They gave me one credit card with $4,000 limit on it. And once I started chalking that up, they sent me another one and another one. And they sent me $20,000 worth of credit cards, and I used every bit of it. And I'm talking buying, like, CD players, camcorders, helicopters. Yeah. Just buying crap.
I remember I was making $300 a week. They gave me a credit card limit of like $5,000.
Yeah, how are you going to ever pay that?
They're trying to end your life. Yeah. They just want you to get you on that wheel.
They are. And I said to myself, I'm like, I can never pay this off. Like, I'm paying the minimum, I think, on each card was $60 or $80 or something like that a month, and I didn't have anything. At some point I was out of work. I worked as a pool installer for a while, where, I'm not even like in the ground pool where it takes some skill. I was installing above the ground pool in pools in just white trash Long Island yards. And it was awful, making no money, couldn't pay my credit card bills or anything, just a constant mess. And then radio came along, and it was like, hooked up with Opie.
Excuse me, Opie came along.
That's it.
That's right.
Not radio.
Let me tell you something, my friend.
Other radio guys could have had you, but they were too stupid.
That's right.
Because you were doing a lot of radio shows, but those asses with their big egos couldn't see the future.
All right, Savior.
I saw the future.
Let me bring something up, Savior.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that I saw the future, that there's other guys out there that were dummies that didn't see
Savior
it.
In there.
They are. There is a little Savior in there, of course. But I want to bring up something about the Savior at this point. When I first started going to BAB, where Opie worked, and doing the show, I assumed, for some reason, that anyone that was on the radio was rich. I just assumed that if you were on the radio, you were rich. So Opie, a big day for me, invited me over to the house to watch.
Oh, this story.
It was to watch. What was that movie that the guy died filming?
Brandon Lee?
Brandon Lee, yeah. The Crow.
I invited you over to see Crow?
See The Crow on video. Yeah, I was very excited. It's Opie from BAB inviting me over to his place, and I'm like,
he put a roofie in your drink?
yeah.
It sounded creepy.
He walked in, there was...
It sounds creepy to me. I don't remember this.
Actually, you just invited me over to talk about the show. But
yeah, okay.
There was somebody else there and watching The Crow or something like that. So, just talking about, like, how, the future of the show and stuff.
Back rubs.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
back rubs, 2 men. You put on these handcuffs. I'm going to drill a hole in your head and pour Drano in it.
Show you a magic trick.
So I assume, because he lived in Northport, which is a pretty nice
town on Long Island.
Town on Long Island, North Shore, right on the water.
It's one of those sleepy towns.
Sleepy town.
Everyone's very sleepy.
But I'm assuming, like gated, this big mansion I'm going to be pulling up to because
announcing
he's on the right. Yeah.
Cumia.
Walk this way. If I could walk that way.
I had a name in Long Island radio.
Yeah.
You got to tell the people. So I had a little name for myself doing my own little thing. Nothing like what we're doing today, obviously. But as far as Long Island radio goes, I was doing all right.
You were like the guy that has his own mattress commercial with that.
Yeah, there you go. You knew the guy.
Crazy Opie.
Right. You knew the guy. This is Opie's nighttime attitude. The people knew the show, knew the guy, knew the name.
A lot of attitude with
You
that
were famous if you squint.
A lot of attitude.
And I figure, wow, this is the coolest thing. I'm actually going to hang out. Thought maybe I could get something going and get into radio because it's what I want to do, and I didn't want to do construction anymore. So Opie gives me the address, and I'm driving around in my Apollo air conditioning work van because I didn't own a car because I couldn't afford insurance or car or anything like that. So I would take my work van, which was only supposed to be used for work. Did they ever notice I had a trailer hitch on the back to tow my jet ski that I bought with a credit card?
And you're driving 3,000 miles a week?
Exactly. Yeah. They'd be like, mileage. They would want mileage, and I'm like, oh, I'll give it to you in a minute. I don't think in 5 years I ever gave them 1 mileage, and I would lie about it, so it would keep building up. I'm like, oh, my God, I'm telling them I have like 63,000 miles on this, and there's like 84,000 miles. If they ever check, I'm so fired. I had a low-profile trailer hitch on there because I used to tow my jet ski. And I'd get done with work. If I was finished with the job at noon, you're supposed to call in and get another job to go to. But I'd be like, I'm going to be here all day. And I'd go down to Northport and back their work van into salt water with my trailer. Take my jet ski off. There I am in Northport Harbor just buzzing around with my work van in the parking lot with a big trailer on it.
That's classic working man stiff debt, 20 grand credit card debt, but you still have a jet ski.
I bought the jet ski with the credit card, with one of the $8,000 credit cards that
he's on the jet ski in his uniform with the hat.
Hey, I'm going on a service call out in Ashroken. What do you want from me? Leave me alone.
Anthony, why is there seaweed in the truck?
And the truck started rotting away. It was rusting on the back, and they're like, "What the hell is going on?" I don't know what's happening.
A trailer hitch. That's the best part.
I don't know.
How do you get away with that?
But it was one of those situations where just had to get out of it. And went over the house to have this meeting, and I'm expecting this big house. I pull up to a crap hole house, and Opie has half of it.
I had the top half.
The top half of the crappiest house, and then me.
This was after 10 years in the biz.
Yeah, 10 years in radio.
In the biz.
And I assumed everybody in radio was rich. So even then, I'm thinking, this has to be his summer place. This has to be like, he's just here in Northport, he got this place as a summer place, and he has to have this winter place, but no.
This is the vacation spot upstairs at Uncle Phil's?
Exactly. Yeah, but it was in Northport, so I figured.
No AC.
That was it. No AC.
Just
there's cats roaming around.
Just a hot second floor apartment.
It was off with a fan blowing somewhere,
Half the stuff I got off the sidewalk.
That was the
first thrown away.
Engine block in the yard.
Yeah.
That was the first inkling I got that maybe radio isn't just all glory and, fortune and glory.
But now we're millionaires, so we can just laugh. The old days.
Did I tell you? I bought that house and burnt it down just for the fun of it.
By the way, as we laugh, we're just throwing money in the air today.
Yes, with the family still in it. I paid him off.
That's funny though. Like you must get this, Adam. Like the first time you ever did like a premium blend, and then you did a college gig, and people had actually seen you on TV, and they're like, "I can't believe you're here."
Yeah.
Thinking that you're
like
a
this.
zillion.
Now you made it.
I
Right.
did like my first, remember the MTV, the half-hour comedy hour, and Caroline's, all that stuff on A&E. So I do all that. I get a gig in Atlantic City, and I invite these guys down.
Yeah.
To come to.
Oh, here's another story. Same thing.
And you think
Adam's big-time comic.
Come down. I was
Atlantic City. He goes, I'm playing the Trop.
He's got to be making $10,000
like
a
he's
show.
Playing the Trop. This guy's Mr. Vegas over here next. Now he's in Atlantic City. He's going to be playing the Trop. He's inviting his buddies down. This was Entourage before the Entourage show. I'm going down with all of us, me, Joe Curry, my brother, Adam. We're going to light up the town. It's AC. My buddy's playing the Trop.
Come on down.
Yeah, what was it?
Whores for everyone.
Oh, God. There was a Murphy bed.
It wasn't the big room at the Trop.
No, it was the comedy club.
It was the comedy club at the Trop.
It's in the Trop, but you don't stay in the Trop.
That's not the Angel Salazar room, is it?
Yeah. That was before Angel.
I'm thinking he's playing the big room at the Trop.
Nah.
No, he's playing this. And he's not even allowed to stay at the Trop.
That was the condos? You know the condos?
He's at the condos, so we all have to sneak in this room to where we're staying overnight.
With the bed that comes out of the wall?
One bed came out of the wall. Oh, I didn't get the luxury of that. I was on the floor.
Spring break all over again.
You had the girl. You and her got the bed.
Oh, the wife was with me.
Well, I couldn't sleep in it because I wasn't heavy enough to keep it down.
Yeah.
So, because I had to...
Buzzkill!
And you guys
Tell me
got
about
the
it.
bed. But I fed you. I snuck you into the employee.
Oh, yeah, that was another thing. I'm thinking, he's going to be great room service at the Trop, or we're going to go to one of these restaurants or something. He hands out expired meal vouchers to all of us. Here you go, here's your vouchers. They're expired, Adam. I know. Look, here's the plan. Now there's a plan. Stay close to me. Don't look the people in the eyes that are serving you the food or at the register.
Yep.
Just walk up. He goes, I wish I could say it here, but he goes, lead with your junk.
Yeah.
Just lead with like you belong there. He goes, just look like you belong there. Hand her the voucher and walk away.
Be like Goodfellas.
I thought I was going to have to shoot McCluskey in the throat
Anybody
and walk out and throw the gun down. It was one of the most eye-opening, uncomfortable, oh my God, my friend is still a piece of garbage moments.
And now he has to dance for his money.
Yeah. Go
Dude,
ahead,
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear the story about that room until I heard it years earlier.
The Angel story.
Yeah. And then I was actually staying in it, and then somebody goes, that's the room where that happened.
What happened?
This comedian, this guy, we've already said his name.
Yeah.
Basically banged some girl who was having a heavy menstrual flow.
Yeah. That'll never get through, by the way.
Yeah, that's not going to
Hold on.
That's not going to get through.
Yeah.
Let Anthony clean it up for you.
Let's just say he was having some sexual activity.
Relations.
Yes, sexual relations
with a
woman who was
her aunt from Red Bank.
It was that her aunt from Red Bank was visiting.
All
Very
over
good.
the apartment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Really?
Evidently, when the cleaning lady showed up, it looked like a murder scene. And she, honest to God, she quit. Okay?
Yeah.
And, dude, I'm telling you, that's the Aristocrat movie where they're like, this is joke. Everybody tells complete BS. No one told them. But that story...
It's true.
I heard that story from 7, 8 different comedians. And no one could quite remember where it happened. So I'm literally staying there. And I was with the middle act, and he brought up, he goes, that's the room. I go, get out. He goes, yeah, dude. He goes, look on the windowsill.
No.
There's still stains, and I swear to God.
What was he, spinning her by her arms?
It was
what was he doing?
It was all over the wall. That's what made it so famous. It was on the wall. It was on the window.
Looked like a crime scene.
Here's Sharon Tate's house.
And I looked on the windowsill, literally looked like, how it looks like brown.
Yeah.
Just those brown ketchup stains. Well,
Right.
And it was
enough.
I couldn't check out. I had to stay there the rest of the week.
Enough. I think we got a lot of it on the air. Hopefully,
One of it looked like a bat fossil.
All right, listen.
Yeah, we got a break.
We got to take a break. Adam Ferrara in studio. We got to play. We got to play the Bush thing, and we got to play Cancer Kazoo.
Yes.
He just did an interview on TV. Adam Ferrara sitting in for the rest of the show. He's going to be at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, New Jersey, starting tonight. Adam.
Tonight through Friday, Saturday.
Very funny guy.
Oh yeah.
Very funny guy. I'm going to the U.S. Open, or I'd go see you, Adam.
I understand.
All right. It's the ONA virus spreading across America. It's a very busy show today. Bill Burr sitting in for Jim Norton. Jim Norton's going to be on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno tonight. Make sure you check that out.
Little show called The Tonight Show.
His 4th appearance on The Tonight Show.
4th.
Very, very cool.
It's going to be all comfortable. Bastard.
And don't forget Bill Burr at Caroline's all this weekend, starting tonight through Sunday. 212-757-4100 for tickets. And E-Rock.
Did he screw something up?
Of course he did. And I don't forget.
Oh.
I was talking earlier. I'm going to the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving early.
You have
around 10:30 or so.
Oh, boy.
Leaving early. And they'll bitch on the message boards.
Angry typing guy. Go ahead.
Nah.
Little bit?
Nah, I'm not feeling it today.
Like, why?
Why did Opie have to leave early to get to the U.S. Open?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Anyone else noticing they're doing less show every day?
Angry typing guy.
E-Rock. E-Rock gave me some advice because I'm going to the U.S. Open. On this fine, cloudy day, by the way.
Bring mayonnaise and what?
Well, listen. E-Rock, and don't try to get out of it. Say exactly what you said to me during the commercial break.
Oh, no.
I told him...
Hey, get that mic up.
It's right here. I told him that if he was going to the Open, that he should bring some sunblock because of the courts would bake him from the heat.
You said the clay courts.
Clay courts would bake him from the heat.
He said the clay
Clay courts
Wow.
will bake him.
No, clay court.
Now, clay court, obviously, tennis. Being the U.S. Open, he thought,
Which is
oh,
not,
my God, you didn't.
which is not played on clay.
No.
Right.
First of all, it's not played on clay. Second of all, it's at the end of summer into fall. It's like September,
He was
right?
just trying to help you out.
E-Rock.
I think he was watching Roland Garros.
You're on a show where we're trying to, show the people that we're kind of informed with what's going on out there.
I bring nothing to the table.
Oh, E-Rock. What was that?
I bring nothing to the table.
Should he bring...
I bring nothing to the table.
Sunblock from...
I bring nothing to the table.
Clay court.
I bring nothing to the table.
First, I thought it was a little weird that he's telling another man that he should bring sunblock to an event. He's very concerned about my fair skin.
You know the next sentence is, I'll put it on you before you...
Yeah, if you need someone to rub it in.
The only person who should be telling you that you need sunblock is either your girlfriend or your mom. That's it. No one else should give an ass.
The hooker you hired to be a lifeguard.
It doesn't matter how manly any of you guys are, because I've seen it on the beach when it's just like guys that go to the beach, and they could be there looking to pick up chicks, scoring. Maybe that night they're knocking off 3 in a row. It doesn't matter. When you see them rubbing lotion into each other's backs on the beach.
Done.
And they're yelling, no homo, man. There's no girls around, so you're going to have to, lather up my back for me.
What do you want me to do? Get skin
Yeah, I'm going to get my back's got to... I would sooner take a piece of seaweed, rub it into that, and slap it on my back than have any guy...
I've gone home with the worst sunburn in the middle of my back all the way down where the spine is. I'm able to get my own shoulders. That's about it.
What are you going that far for? It's time to leave the beach.
Right.
But it's sunny. Time to leave the beach.
No, you just put it on the back of your hand and your forearm, and you just do one of these.
I'm not even...
There's a way to get back
little
there.
window. Well, you'll get most of it.
You'll get most of it.
I love the people. I love the people that leave the beach with that one spot they just didn't get for whatever reason, and it's just bright red. It's like, dude.
They rubbed it off somehow.
I would rather walk on the beach one of them big Jackie Onassis hats.
Yeah. Then have a guy, one of your buds, rubbing in lotion.
All right, listen.
I haven't gotten a sunburn in years. I just gave up.
You gave up going out in the sun?
That's it.
You can't.
I just gave up. I remember the worst sunburns I would get my big forehead.
Okay.
I wouldn't even realize that I was getting burned, right?
The worst.
And then, like, I don't know, like an hour after I should have been out of the sun, somebody would say something remotely amusing, and I'd kind of put my eyebrows up and just... It's just completely on fire.
Pain.
Oh yeah, dude, I've gotten like second-degree burns on my legs. I mean, it's just.
You're kind of fair.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, you're kind of fair-skinned.
It's like the sun is part of nature. Why I would be incompatible.
I'm with Bill, man. When I was at my grandma's house in Wading River growing up, my parents didn't believe in suntan lotion.
And all
whatsoever.
your kids are like, all your whole family
fair.
is,
those were the baby oil days. You just
but they didn't
grease the kid up.
Yeah.
Well, my parents were always trying to save money, so I think that's the only reason they didn't get suntan lotion for us. So I would lay on my grandma's beach with my arms behind my head and lay back like this.
Exposing the most sensitive of the fair Opie skin.
Underarm sunburn, the worst ever, because now you have to walk around pretty much with your arms in the air because it hurts just to, put your arms back down.
Oh, yeah. I used to do my paper in the morning. I would have I'd have a towel, a washcloth, on my shoulders so the bag wouldn't be digging in to these blisters on my. It was just brutal.
Are we getting fired?
No. Oh, okay. Good. Tom came in.
Somebody came in.
That was trouble.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Look how well dressed. See, now that's a well dressed man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I took your microphone.
Yes. Tom Chiasano, everyone.
I want to deliver. This is my moment to deliver a public service message.
Yes.
Okay.
Getting sunburned could kill you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a survivor.
Yes.
You really don't mess around with it. Melanoma kills like 11,000 people a year in this country. It's the most easily preventable form of cancer in the world, but one of the most deadly. So use the sunscreen.
Were you out in the sun a lot?
I got really badly burned twice.
Only twice?
I badly burned twice as a kid. I swear to God, it almost killed me. I was stage 4 melanoma. I had 1 foot in the grave, 1 foot out. It's a long story. I won't bore you with it, but use sunscreen. Don't mess around with the sun. That's my
public
message.
service
Sorry to
message.
Bring everybody down, but
how do you come back from that?
Holy yes!
Let the man put it on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Let another man put it on you.
Put away your homophobic ideas and let your buddy rub the lotion.
As a matter of fact, come here,
you know
Tom.
What? Before he does it, you go no homo and let him rub it.
And let him rub it in.
So you're an advocate of having guys lather each other up,
especially if you're a fair-haired blonde.
Oh,
so you like the fair-haired blonde men?
I'm screwed.
Yes.
I was a caddy for 14 years. I'm screwed.
Well, no,
but I'm getting checked already by a skin. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'll give you your mic back in.
It rubs the lotion on its skin. It does this whenever Tom tells you to.
Tom does realize that this is a comedy show, right? This show is based on comedy.
Even in comedy, you can have a helpful.
Watch how great we are. Message. We're going to bring back the funny now somehow.
He literally, after that happened, he's like, if I'm ever in a position where skin cancer is brought up, I have to let people tell my story.
This is my mission. Huh?
I'm there. It's
No, I know.
Yeah.
Tom went through
what's
hell
funny?
and back.
Out of all the crazy stuff we talk about, you would figure maybe if somebody got molested, they would come in. That isn't funny.
They're like, hey guys, that's not funny. I got to stand up and talk about what happened to me.
But we're talking about letting another man put suntan lotion on your back or.
And Tom comes in to tell us,
I can't stand no more.
Let your friends touch you.
Right.
Let them grease their hands up and touch you. It's okay.
Because when you're laying on your deathbed,
right,
you're going to wish another man's hands were on your back.
Let me tell you something. You don't get much of a tan under hospital lights, my friend.
He was...
You can live with that regret if I only greased Weezer.
He was done, though. Tom was done.
Yeah.
He came back from the dead pretty much.
Amazing.
They were pretty much saying, it's over, John.
Amazing story of survival.
He has that tone in his voice.
Yeah.
That I almost died tone.
He's also, I think it does something to you, makes you a little more, puts things in perspective.
Well,
you listen to the Tom of, 15 years ago on Howard's show where he'd come in and things got him all pissed off and stuff like that. Now it's more of a Tom that has things in perspective.
A little more Peter, Paul, and Mary vibe.
Yeah, a little bit. When you go through something like that, you put things in perspective. Now let's bring the comedy back to the show with the throat cancer guy.
Oh, right. We'll do that. But first, Bill in Paramus. Bill, what's up?
Yeah, I just want to tell you, my buddy, or two of my buddies, one guy asked the other guy to put the lotion on his back down the beach, and he used a dry hand to put it on, to pretend he was putting it on, and then with his other hand, with the lotion, he wrote gay across his back.
Very funny.
Very good. All right, we're going to try to get the funny back in. Bush screwed up pretty good the other day.
Really?
Or yesterday. Listen
Never
to this.
happens.
Listen to this fine little news story.
Peter, you gonna ask that question with those shades on? I'm interested in the shade look, seriously.
All right, I'll keep it then.
For the viewers, there's no sun.
All right. I should explain this?
Perhaps an explanation.
I know they're going to explain. I know they're going to explain because it's the news story, but just to get everyone on the same page. So he's doing one of those news conferences at the White House, and, the reporters stand up. And one of these guys, he's a younger guy, stands up with really cool shades on. And that's what, and Bush is like, what's this? He's never seen this. Like, you're disrespecting me, basically.
Total lack of respect for the office.
By asking a question with, sunglasses on.
Yeah.
And Bush was kind of like thinking he's really got this guy.
Gotta show me no respect.
In the end, the president looked like a complete ass.
Why should today?
Well, yeah. Okay.
So now let's go back to the audio.
Peter, you gonna ask that question with those shades on? I'm interested in the shade look, seriously.
All right, I'll keep it then.
For the viewers, there's no sun.
I guess it depends on your perspective.
Touche.
Well, what the president did not know is that Peter Walston of the LA Times has a rare genetic disorder, and he is legally blind, so he was wearing the shades for a good reason.
God.
Of course, the president later found out, called him, apologized. Peter Walston said, hey, look, no big deal. There's no reason to apologize. I didn't take offense. I don't really advertise the fact that I'm legally blind because of this disease.
Yes, you do. When you bang into everything.
And wearing sunglasses in a room when no one else is.
Right. That spells disaster. That spells eye sockets that everyone can see.
You kind of don't want the Jose Feliciano look. The guys that decide they don't want to wear the glasses.
Nah.
And they're just because it's distracting.
Yeah.
It really is distracting. I know it's horrible, and, if you're living with it, God bless.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers are with you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, thoughts and prayers.
God bless. Wear your sunscreen. Everything will be fine.
But the glasses, you got to put the glasses on.
Please.
Because no one's going to listen to what you're saying. They're just looking, going, oh, my God, he's looking off into 8 different directions.
Plus, anybody who speaks in front of a crowd, eventually you're going to have that moment. Every comedian's had that moment. You look at some crowd. Look at this guy. What are you, retarded? And also there's that awkward, you're like, oh,
no.
You know what I had once? What's your name, son? And it was a woman?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, she shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
You don't go to a comedy club then.
Yeah, if you look like a small
If you're bringing a retarded child to a comedy club, sit in the back. Because just in case, you don't want to put a comic in that situation.
Can I tell you my embarrassing moment?
They somehow never get it to the comedian. They try to run around, and there's always that one guy who just doesn't get the memo.
Hey, well, you look like an idiot. Hey, dude, what do you do for a living?
Well, you're so hypersensitive.
Yeah.
You got such low self-esteem, so if somebody's going like, you think they're making fun of you.
What are you doing?
What the hell's with you?
Someone wipe his mouth. Look at him. He's drooling.
Can I?
Somebody shut this guy off.
Dude, how drunk are you?
Yeah.
I need to tell my embarrassing moment. I told this once a while ago. I went to Tower Records, Pirates of the Caribbean. The DVD came out, and I was buying it for somebody or myself. I don't even remember now.
It's okay to say yourself.
But I'm not even sure. It's a great movie. But I was there the day it was on sale, right? And I went into Tower Records. So I get online, and I got the Pirates of the Caribbean DVD. And the guy behind the counter has an eye patch on. And I'm like,
no.
That's cool, bro. You're getting into the fact that Pirates of the Caribbean comes out today.
No, and let me guess.
He goes, excuse me? And I went, uh-oh.
Oh, no.
It's like asking a fat chick, when is the baby due? And you realize she's just a fat chick.
When's the baby due?
Dude, I wanted to just, disappear into thin air. The whole line is like, oh, no, he didn't.
No, because I thought I saw a parrot on your shoulder. It must have been. It's a piece of dust that
I
looked
thought they
just
were
like
making the
parrot.
employees wear eye patches because, the release of the movie.
Yeah, but why would that be cool? That would be, pathetic.
Whatever. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I acknowledged.
Bad for him.
I was, pointing out the fact that he had an eye patch. Like, oh, wow, yeah, getting into the release, whatever.
Just trying to make conversation
or
with
something
the poor guy.
I forgot exactly. Or what? They're making you wear the eye patch today? Excuse me, that will be $14.95, and he's just huffing and puffing as he's taking my credit card.
Didn't he know it was you? Did you get recognized?
Nah.
I was in a Virgin Megastore, and I got recognized, and I was buying porn. Always nice. But it's like bad porn, like Snoop Dogg's Girls Gone Wild or something like that. Boy, let me ring you up. Can you sign? Yeah.
Yeah, sign this, and then he tells everybody. You know what he bought? Dude, you know what he bought?
D-cup jump rope.
I had a moment. Was coming home from work. I used to carpool with some guy from work, and I went to buckle my seatbelt, and it was at the end of the. Couldn't possibly be any bigger. So it buckled, and it left like a gap of 2 feet between my stomach and the end of the belt. I was like, "Who is the fat piece of crap you were hauling around in this vehicle?" And he looked and he was like, "It's my mother." It's my mother.
Here's one on instant feedback.
Called his mother a fat piece of ass.
Here's one on instant feedback. I did that while bouncing a few years back. First day work in this club, and I tell the guys to watch this dude who looked really drunk. They were like, "Dude, he's retarded."
Yeah.
And another one, overseas, Germany, I guess listening online. Jesus, fellas. Thanks for ruining my weekend plans of going to the beach. Not only will I worry about the sun, but I'll also be in detox from quitting smoking. Let's go for a hat trick. Tell me something bad about coffee or poo.
That's from Germany?
Germany,
Thanks for ruining my weekend. I was going to Normandy to right a wrong. Years ago.
Cancer kazoo guy.
Yes, bring the funny back right now.
We're trying.
That cancer kazoo guy is on TV all
He's
the
blowing
time.
up. He's like the Subway guy now.
Yeah, he's like a Jared. Whatever his name is.
With throat cancer.
Jared with throat cancer.
Note to self.
Yes.
Never mention the sun again.
At least don't do it in June.
Yeah. Do it in the winter. Hey, you could still, even in the winter.
The sun reflecting off the snow.
There's a hole in the ozone.
I think Tom thought it was going too good. He's like, these guys are having too much fun.
I know, he should have come in and dressed as the Grim Reaper.
No kidding.
Just a hood, right?
He was like the president. Take those glasses
Yes.
off. Put that sunscreen on.
All right, here we go. Cancer kazoo guy. This has happened in New York. Is this a national spot? I don't even know.
No,
it's a local campaign. They're trying to get New Yorkers to quit smoking by calling 311. We had the live reads on our show, matter of fact.
If it works, which it seems to be, it's going to be all over the country. This guy's going to be huge. He's going to be the most famous throat cancer guy since the Bambino.
And do you think this guy, because he's on TV, is he going to start hooking up groupies?
Of course.
Sure.
There's groupies for everything.
Can I see the hole?
There's serial killers that get women. This is the guy. The whole commercial is. The first one we saw was he goes into the bathroom to show his morning ritual. Mm-hmm. He's got to put on a bib that he ties over his blowhole, and it kind of hangs down over the blowhole so he can shower without water getting in there.
Porpoise neck.
Old porpoise throat. And then he gets out and brushes his teeth, and then he lifts up the little bib and takes a Q-tip, and this is the worst part. And in this graphically shown blowhole, he swabs with a Q-tip.
Looks like an eyeless socket.
Yeah, sideways.
Put on the glasses on your neck.
Horrible.
Well, he's a star.
Too graphic.
He was on Good Morning America.
Of course he was.
This is the Cancer kazoo story that Good Morning America had this morning.
Yeah, and goes, nothing will ever be the same.
I was smoking for 30 years, and now I got the throat cancer. Nothing will ever be the same.
Really? Nothing's going to be the same for me either. I can't eat any meat products anymore. Looking into your chop me throat.
Here we go. Here's the story.
Bacon neck.
The millions who've seen Ronaldo Martinez on television don't know his name, but they will not forget his face.
I was 39 when I got throat cancer from smoking cigarettes. I almost died. Now there is a permanent hole in my throat.
In another ad, he speaks of his lost love of swimming.
I never thought that anything could keep me from the water. Now I had to cling to a hole in my throat. This water gets inside it. It would drown me.
The ads are part of an anti-smoking campaign, first produced 6 years ago in Massachusetts. They are now airing in New York City.
I'm sure in some cases people have to look away.
But ad experts say turning away from this is one thing. Turning it off completely is another. The City of New York Health Department says people are not doing that. In fact, the department says it's received 15,000 calls for help since the campaign began in January.
Help, shut that off.
Compared to 5,000 calls during the same period last year.
Clearly, 15,000 calls to a toll-free hotline, triple the amount of what it was before this ad aired, show that it's breaking through.
They're just going to keep showing stuff that he used to be able to do and he can't now. I used to be able to go on a swing, but now the air comes in too fast and I pass out.
I hyperventilate.
Is it true Tom Chiusano's starting a new campaign? They're just going to be filming him in dark hallways?
Don't go out in the sun.
Don't go out in the sun. Tom Chiusano from a cave somewhere. I used to enjoy the sun. I mean,
oh God!
Well, he comes in here and kills the show.
Big
you got
Audrey Hepburn hats.
Right, big huge freaking Kentucky Derby hats, whatever it takes.
Easter bonnet.
Right.
Vampires are good. Vampires are good.
Oh God!
Now I have to play outside at night. Just these ghoulish commercials.
I didn't think anything would keep me from the day.
Night Walker. That was it from Massachusetts, though?
Yeah, back in 2000.
Years ago? That's when they were filmed?
Yeah.
They just kind of brought him here? He's making the tour?
Where is he now? We got a Where is he now and other spots. Oh, we started talking about this, I think, last week. Other scary commercials they've been playing over the years.
I heard about him, though, in Mass. He got kicked out for saying the mayor was dead, and he got a better gig here in New York. Was that him? The story rings a bell.
We talked about other scary commercials where one of them I think they feature in this piece. They show the little baby plane. It's real nice. It's a home video.
Oh, yeah.
And then they show like graphics of when the kid died and it was a drunk driving accident and all that.
It's always
just
something
horrific.
The Volkswagen ones are scary. They show the
actual crash,
actual accidents.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy too.
Creepy.
What channels are you guys watching?
Regular TV, Bill.
Regular TV.
Get your head out of the
Ronaldo now lives.
Hold on.
You can't turn away, Bill.
Hold on, let's get into this.
TiVo everything, so you could just fast forward through all this garbage.
Maybe that's what I'm doing.
At 53, Ronaldo now lives in Puerto Rico with his family. He is grateful his story is having such impact.
It's very hard to quit smoking once you start. Got some salt.
Ad experts have seen similar results.
I think he said
with
pass
other
the salt, I
stories from
swear.
real
I heard pass the salt. What did he say?
All right, I'll go back to try to figure
He said this is very tart. Pass the salt.
Oh, okay.
To quit smoking once you start. Got some salt.
Ad experts have seen similar.
Pass the salt. I gotta have salt.
Salt. That was it. I think it was I gotta have salt. Pass the salt.
Wait, let's listen again.
Such impact.
It's very hard to quit smoking once you start. Got some salt.
Ad experts have seen
Something
similar
about
results
starch.
with other
Yeah.
stories from real people. 2 decades ago, the Ad Council began Friends Don't Let Friends Drive Drunk, using home videos from families ruined by drunk drivers.
Oh, you are gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Noreen.
After that campaign, advocates say the number of Americans who said they tried to stop someone from driving drunk grew dramatically to 68%. As for Ronaldo Martinez, his life goes on as a survivor. But as he points out in his ads, it is forever changed.
There you go.
The other 32%. Dude, you're fine.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
Don't sweat it.
Roll it down.
It always happens to someone else.
Close one eye.
Or this one. It's funny because I don't know them. All right. Let's take a break.
Right.
Damian Fahey from MTV is here. From TRL, right?
Oh, yeah.
And we got some Britney Spears audio. This could blow up his spot, though, probably. He probably can't say anything bad about Britney Spears.
Oh, I'm sure he can. There isn't one person on the face of the earth that can't bash Britney.
All right, we'll find out next. It's the ONA virus spreading across... Wait, didn't Tom Chiusano play Gollum in The Lord of the Rings?
What?
Oh, it's always dark scenes. And,
oh, right.
I don't know.
He was out in the sun, though.
He's like the evil tribal leader. Stop now or I'll bring back the sun.
No! I bet you Tom loves the movie Seven.
It's dark and raining all the time. Yep. No sun.
A perfect situation to go outside and play.
Mm-hmm.
It's the ONA virus spreading across America. Love the Metallica. Sorry. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. Very, very, very busy day today. We got Bill Burr sitting in for Jim Norton, who's going to be on The Tonight Show tonight. Jim Norton, that is. We got Adam Ferrara in studio. He's playing the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, New Jersey all weekend. And now we got Adam. Oh, my gosh. Damien Fahey. Sorry, Damien. It's all good.
There he is.
From TRL, MTV, of course. A good friend of the program that stops in from time to time.
Good to see you guys again.
In our new digs.
Yeah, this is really nice. I used to, I didn't know it was this spacious.
Yes. Very spacious.
Very IKEA in here.
Yeah.
These couches.
Yeah, the couches. I don't know where they came from.
I know.
Really want to get rid of those couches.
Lipstick red.
They're ridiculous. I think Roth brought them in.
It's in the shape of lips, too.
It's the last,
Yeah, I was going to say it's very like private room, penthouse club.
Yeah. It's like the last thing left from David Lee Roth, those couches.
Except for the memories.
Oh, yes, the memories.
I saw him on, speaking of Leno, I saw him on Leno the other night with like a folk group.
Yeah.
Doing the Van Halen stuff.
We've been all over that, man.
Really?
How awful was that?
You know, the band itself was good, but then to put like that on and mix it with it didn't make any sense to me.
No,
that seems to be the
And did you hear the audience? Yeah. Like he was trying to go for he was trying to get the audience into it, and you could hear just complete silence.
Yeah, they didn't want to be. You want to remember your rock stars like they were. You want to remember the songs like they were.
Right.
You don't want this bluegrass version of Jump.
Wearing a Banana Republic.
I was going to say,
down.
You never want you never want your rock stars to dress like your dad.
Yeah.
And do the same songs.
Right.
Or not even the same songs, because this is a very different version. You're talking about this, of course. We've been having a lot of fun with this.
Oh, my God.
That sounds just like Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah.
Let's do it on mine.
That's a new thing around my joint. We walk around my apartment.
Please do us all a favor and jump.
On a knife.
Can you believe this?
How does this come to be? Like, how does he, you know what I want to do? He wakes up and I want to get these folk musicians. I want to remix the Jump. How does that even happen?
It makes perfect sense if you talk to people that have worked with him for any length of time. Yeah.
You know what it is, though?
It makes perfect sense. He's crazy.
These artists, they just run out of things to put out.
Yeah.
You know, you have a successful career, and then that's over, so then you put out the greatest hits CD. And then you put out the live CD. Then you put out the second greatest hit CD that Bill Burr was talking about yesterday. And then it's like,
alternate take.
Yeah, then you do the B-sides, the box set, and then it's like, let's get a country band.
He must have been listening to like Led Zeppelin 3 and then like the Outfield or something. and he did like a little bit of acid, and he's just like, yeah, man, that sounds like a good idea.
If he hadn't been the definitive rock star of the 80s, of the early 80s, this wouldn't be so bad. If he was just some guy that was in some band.
Right.
But he was the rock star that you wanted to be, you know? If you were in a band or something, that's what you aspired to be. David Lee Roth, Van Halen.
Right.
And then here's where he ended up. Oof.
This would be like if you went to a bluegrass night. This would be like the jokes. Everyone would be laughing.
Yeah. Oh, we got one for you, guys. Yeah.
You're doing Van Halen. Hilarious. And then you go back to, singing about an outhouse in Tennessee. And it would all make sense again, right?
Swing your partner.
So, David Lee Roth's not going to be on TRL with this?
I can't imagine that. Especially with those Dockers stain-resistant khakis that he was rocking.
Definitely not.
Well, we don't need to hear the whole thing, but there it is. A little taste.
No, it didn't even sound like he was in front of a live crowd either. That just sounded like...
Well, this is off the CD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that wasn't
okay. It's like, wow, it really was silent in the back.
Oh, we listened to the Leno one.
Can I see that?
Leno actually came out at the end
Is that the only one, or is there
and laughed.
Yeah.
He kind of laughed when he said, and we'd like to thank David Lee Roth.
He was trying to hold it in, but it had to come out a little bit.
Right.
That made us
Strumming with the devil.
Very happy.
Yeah.
The southern side of Van Halen.
Strumming with the devil.
This is the inbred side of Van Halen.
Jamie's planting.
They got Jamie's crying, the radio edit, because they get a little crazy.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Too crazy. All right. Hey, we got some Britney Spears audio.
Yeah, I want to hear. I saw her weeping on TV. Figured might make some fun audio. She crying about.
She just ruined her entire career.
Yeah, she had something good going there. Now she's...
I know she has a lot of money, blah, 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 doesn't have to put out any more CDs, blah, 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 doesn't have to tour, blah, blah, blah. But she really thinks we're checking her out because of her singing voice.
No.
No. You wrecked your body.
It was never about her singing. It was always about her provocative live shows.
A pregnant woman is one of the most beautiful things on the planet.
Yes, certainly.
A woman is never
what
more
planet
beautiful.
are you speaking of?
When she's pregnant. I'm
Isn't
just saying,
that on Rigel 7? Which planet are you talking about? It's not Earth.
Isn't that what they say?
Well, we got Spears on Dateline.
Well,
in this clip, Spears tries to legitimize driving with baby on lap by saying her destination was only 5 minutes away.
That's it.
We discussed this. We have no problem with Britney Spears holding her son as she drives. Because we all grew up in an era where you didn't have the nice car seats and all.
Where kids died by the thousands.
No seatbelts. Yeah, and there was no global warming. That's the problem.
Right. See?
Too many kids are continuing to live, taking a dump every day. It ends up in a river.
We need no seatbelts and those metal dashboards brought back. Airbags waste.
We had that cigarette ashtray in the back seat, the back of the front seat. It was that big cigarette. My father hit the brakes, bang, right in your head.
It folded out of the seat,
out of the seat and just right into your forehead. You don't sit down and hit the brakes again.
No seat belts. You sit on the hump in the back. You got to sit on the hump. I don't want the hump.
Dude, we had a Chevy Chevette. My parents had 5 boys, so there'd be 3 in the back seat and 2 in the hatchback. It was like a circus when we'd open like
smuggling children.
Oh, exactly.
Across the border.
If he ever got rear-ended, that would have been it.
Dude, I got that so beat. Me, my brother, my father, and his girlfriend at the time, cross-country, New York to L.A., in a Ford Pinto. And because they needed the supplies and clothes and everything and food, we had a cooler with cold cuts in it. The seats couldn't be put up, so we were laying down in the hatch. Just baking in the sun through the desert.
Right above that defective gas tank.
Oh, yeah, defective gas tank. Just waiting for a rear ender.
Just waiting for a rear end.
But all the way across country like that. I'd get out and the cooler would condense. So it was against my leg. I'd wake up completely wet, like one leg wet in South Dakota, freezing cold. Like, what the? This sucks, Dad. How about a plane? They've invented them.
Hey, by the way, she's on Dateline. Jeb writes from Brooklyn. Does the child predator host grill her?
About sex.
All right, here's Britney Spears.
When you were driving with Sean on your lap, did it clearly?
And it's seriously that driving incident was from here. It was 5 minutes away. Starbucks is like right there. That can't go.
That's never good when you have to. No, when you use the argument, I was going to Starbucks.
Yeah.
To buy a $5 coffee.
I thought, didn't she say the paparazzi was chasing her and she was trying to get away from him? I think that was the first one she said.
I just had to stop because I saw Tom coming in. It's S-O-N she's talking about, Tom. Not S-U-N. She's driving with the son on her lap, and Tom was going to tell about the dangers of that.
I understand Tom means well, but man.
But,
Holy crap.
That was really the emergency brake.
No kidding.
On a high-speed train.
Right. Emergency. It was just
that was the old I Love Lucy, pull the handle.
Yeah. We all had Beavis and Butthead faces as we were looking at him
how am I supposed to react to this and stuff?
You're right. Sun bad, Tom.
They came in, he just took my mic away from him. All right, he's got a suit.
Right.
I mean, I am just filling
You got to give your mic to him.
I panicked. I was like, oh, did I say something I shouldn't have? Did I get the guy?
Nah.
When we see a suit,
PSA.
we just assume we're getting fired again. So that's why I'd asked the question.
PSA, my friend.
All right, here we go.
Incident was from like here was like 5 minutes away. Starbucks is like right there. I can't go anywhere without someone judging me. You know, I did it with my dad. I sit in his lap and I drive. We're country. That's what, you know what I mean?
But what happened, though, it crossed from a paparazzi incident to next day, it's in the newspapers, and you've got all these legitimate people weighing in, saying, you know what, that's dangerous. And she put her child at risk. You saw the questions that were being asked. Is Britney a bad mom? It's not like, did Britney record a bad song?
Oh, he's just trying to listen to her.
Which would have really been bad.
Well, it's his whole job to get her to
He's
cry.
trying.
Totally.
Really trying.
He's trying.
Mother.
He's going for the money shot.
Is Britney a bad mom? You tell me, because everyone's saying that.
The TV news money shot, which is get your guest to cry.
And they say you smell.
It's not like, did Britney record a bad song? Is Britney wearing a bad outfit? Is Britney in a bad marriage?
Is Britney fat?
Is Britney a bad mom?
He's not going all
I know. Is
every
Britney
insult.
looking like a slob? Does Britney Spears have lasagna belly?
Does Britney have a more of a double chin than she had
Did
before
Britney
the
stop
baby?
doing sit-ups? It's not like they're saying that.
It's not like they're saying that. It's not. Did Britney maybe get a little bigger?
Does
down
Britney
there?
even know what a salad is?
Does Britney realize that she chews with her mouth open?
Does Britney realize in order to snap back, you can't eat at McDonald's every day? Just things like that. It's not.
They weren't saying.
They weren't saying
They weren't
that.
saying that.
Britney.
Has Britney ever thought of walking to Starbucks?
It'd be one thing if they said
If
that.
they said that, but they're not.
But they're not. But people are not saying it.
They're saying you're a bad mother.
Will Britney eat the child?
They're not saying that either.
They're
But
not saying.
we're just wondering. We're not saying behind your back.
Does Britney Spears realize that Jessica Simpson is much hotter at this point?
Marriage.
Yeah.
Is Britney a bad mom? I mean,
That's America for you.
Is Britney
yeah,
unstable?
but as a mother, that has to hit pretty close to home.
I imagine
Is Britney Spears' husband banging everything in Hollywood behind her back?
Well, she's taking care of the baby. Does Britney's feet stink?
Does Britney's feet smell like Arkansas? They're not saying that.
I've never heard anyone say that, Britney. But I'm just asking you. It's not like they're saying, does Britney Spears now sag down to her belly button?
I'm not saying the things that people say when you're not in the room.
No.
I'm not saying that.
Did you see Britney's stretch marks? That's not what they're meant.
They're never mentioning your stretch marks on a belly that used to be pristine.
I like how she tried to joke her way out of it.
Yeah.
And then he tries to steer back in, but that's
Yeah.
gotta hit home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just turning it right into her.
Gotta hit home.
Why is Damien Fahey so quiet over
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
Oh boy, she scheduled. She booked.
I got a television I still got payments for, so.
Yeah, I hear you.
Let's just acknowledge that Damien Fahey, we do this for our
Has
guests,
nothing
Right.
has tapped out and he's just watching at this point.
Exactly. I'm simply a spectator.
That's right. Here's more Britney Spears.
Has to hit pretty close to home.
Yeah, it makes you really strong.
Make you weep.
Oh my God!
Wow, just punch her.
Jesus.
I've definitely wept just with
Stick her with a
the
pin.
world, you know, how judgmental they are. But I know what kind of mom I am.
And they're coming in. Liddy rules. Does Britney understand stretch marks?
He's gonna start chopping an onion right under her, right under her nose.
He's gonna punch her.
Exactly.
Commercial.
It's not like they're saying Britney recorded a bad song. What they're saying is you recorded 50 bad songs.
Which we overlooked because of the belly, which now sticks out over your knees.
But no one's talking about it.
Oh, man, we're running out of time. We got a great crying clip
Bad
here.
mom.
Should we just wait with the crying clip for tomorrow?
So want to hear it.
I want to hear it.
How much time we got left in the show?
Again.
E-Rock, how much time?
About a minute.
Look at us. Look at us radio teasing again. Like
we're
the
not,
old days.
not on purpose, though. We got to leave this
We're not
this part of the
Wasted
show.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
There she is.
Oh, my God.
There
look
it is.
Look at that
And that's
big
the crying
head.
clip that we have right in our hand.
Crying clip right there.
Look at that head.
And there's Tom Chiusano crying. Stay away from the sun! Britney's gonna let the child in the sun!
Just let people rub suntan lotion on your back.
All right, we'll have to save this clip.
All right.
We'll save it for tomorrow.
Damn it. When is the interview?
Tonight.
Oh, so we'll have more.
Lauer's
we'll have more? All right, so that's good. That's a good tease.
That was Matt Lauer doing that?
Yeah.
Lauer's
Matt Lauer.
Really?
You glib.
Matt, you're being glib.
You're being glib, Matt.
It's not like people are saying it. It's not like you're being glib.
Yeah. How great is that? Does Brittany... We're just getting started with that bit. We got to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Pat from Monogamy saying, did he start like throwing a basketball against his head? You gonna squirt? You gonna squirt? Great Santini.
Brittany doesn't floss.
Adam, you joining us at XM?
Yes, sir.
All right, Adam Farrar is going to continue the program with us. Adam Farrar at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, New Jersey, all weekend long, 732-545-HA-HA. Damien, you joining us?
Yeah, absolutely.
For a few minutes, you'll do the walk with us and do a little more radio at XM Satellite Radio?
Take a little walk.
All right. Hey, guys, thanks, man. We greatly appreciate you supporting the radio program and blah, blah, blah. I'll see you guys at the U.S. Open. Find me parking!
The Opie and Anthony XM walkover begins now.
And go!
I was just asked a question by Phil that I shouldn't know that. He wants to know who sings the song. Sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much. What, do you want to record it?
No.
Sending it to some
I was
chick.
just saying those music beds where they put the cheesy music underneath.
Oh yeah, underneath the comics, you guys get railed by Steve.
Put an ass on her way down the street.
Where? Yeah.
Navy blue.
Yes, here we are outside, starting our walk.
We used to be in the breezeway, but Tom Chiusano came out. Tom's a very cool guy, by the way. He really supports the show.
Yeah.
He's getting crap or shit from the building. I guess there's an asshole that works for the building. Really pissed off that we regroup in the breezeway. So now we have to start from the sidewalk.
Yeah.
What a jerk. He doesn't want a band playing right outside his office.
Let's take our stroll as we do.
It's like a quiet day.
Every day. Take a look. It is a quiet day
that lady
here.
Right there is the beginning.
In New York.
The beginning signs of osteoporosis.
You could see her ass through that skirt though. There are a lot of girls wear these skirts where the sun shines through a certain way, even though it's not sunny.
Nice tight pink dress.
You kind of see things. But everybody going to work.
Also, Adam Farrar making the walk with us for the first time. Adam,
you should really be wearing sunscreen.
Yes, we should all have our sunscreen on.
I wish you could have like a videotape of the confused looks on people's faces.
Why isn't this guy retired yet?
That guy, he should
Where
be dead.
could he possibly be going?
Poor guy. That old school briefcase.
Guy looks like someone from the Twilight Zone.
Look at this
like a boss
killer.
from the Twilight Zone.
He's got to be Jewish, trying to get every penny he can.
Is that it? One more year.
One more year.
One more. They're sweeping out expansion joints from the sidewalk. Exciting work going on today.
I love how you know what that shit is called.
Thank you, Phil, because I was about to say that.
He's done all that. Looks like Oreo cookies.
Yeah. It keeps cement expands and contracts in the heat and the cold, and these expansion joints keep it from cracking.
I call it the space between the sidewalk parts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the place where the cigarette butts end up. A couple of Asians looking smart as always.
Of course, it's their job. People look at us a little weird.
Look at this guy
very
this guy's
few.
got body parts in that bag.
Looks the type.
I think we're going for a short walk today.
Why is it
because it's going to rain.
Because it's going to rain, and I got to get to the U.S. Open.
Why is there a traffic cop?
I don't know.
In the road.
I think we're on high alert.
No.
Oh, look at the titties on her. Jesus Christ, no ass up.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of getting like windy and overcast and ugh. Oh, good. We got 2 days of summer. That was nice.
Oh, I'm loving this. This has been the best summer ever.
These cops usually wind up screwing traffic up more than helping. You ever notice? Light turns green for you and they make you stop?
Nah, I don't have an SUV.
That's why the silence, by the way. We're trying to figure out what the cop's doing.
We'll go.
I don't think he really needs to be there.
No.
Really bad comb over.
Holy moly.
Wow, lady. You got an amazing dress
She had an
on.
ass sitting on her chest.
They're actually awful.
It is starting to
Frederick
rain.
Douglass had his usual spot.
Frederick Douglass.
Hey, Frederick Douglass, everyone.
Frederick Douglass.
He's either that or that famous Amos guy with the cookies.
something happened to the recipe because he's hit some hard times. Gentlemen, yes.
He made one of those Indian trades. The Louisiana Purchase. We'll give you $8 for your cookie company. That sounds like a good deal.
You got it. She's already got her umbrella up. 3 drops came down. Oh.
There's not a lot of shit going on.
Very slow day.
This is lame.
Very slow day on the walk
kick
today.
that dog in the face. We need something to talk about.
That dog's adorable.
Some days it's a boring walk, Bill. What can I tell you?
Yeah, there's just nothing going on out
it's,
here.
That's what it is. It's the street. Some days something happens. Maybe a guy could come up and stab Billy in the chest. They arrested him. Oh, that's right.
And then I'll say the usual thing people say when they get stabbed. I thought I got punched.
Right. Yeah, I thought I got punched until I saw the gushing blood.
Bye, guys. It's a quick one today. Sorry. A lot of listeners out every morning. They didn't get to see much today, but
I walked right in.
Today was a bad time to come.
Opie apologizes to him. I just walk right in. I can't be bothered.
Why? They're nice people.
Screw them.
Damian Fahey joining us for the second half of the show. Bill Burr. And, of course, Adam Farrar. We're at the elevator, so we'll see you upstairs.
Hi, everybody. Greetings and salutations from the Opie and Anthony Show Mark II from the XM studios. Now we get to do this. Only we can curse.
Wow. That was the first time I ever did the perp walk.
Yeah, we do a perp walk from...
that was an easy one. Most days we're still out there talking to Frederick.
Babbling to people, and there really wasn't much action because the weather kind of stinks, and people were just going to work. There wasn't many tourists or anything, and
we didn't have sunblock, so
no sunblock. We wanted to just flee any sunlight that might have. You know, you get burnt the worst on the overcast
when
days.
You don't think it's happening.
Shut up, stupid. I love that one. What?
Holy crap!
What? I'm sure it's just something involving Opie.
Wait a minute. Where
was
his
parking spot?
Yeah.
Where was this mic?
Is it your parking spot?
Screw the parking spot. I got a communique from Eric Logan, and of course we got the PGA on XM. What channel? Because now I need to plug that.
Uh-oh.
You can hear the golf on XM somewhere. I have made a call to my contact with the PGA, and you are all set for VIP treatment when you arrive from the tour. If you would like, clubhouse, behind the scenes, practice range, meet the players, etc.
Wow!
All you need to do is call Charlie Moore at 904.
Hey.
You know what's funny? He's going to meet the players. He's just going to be like those O&A fans that we just walked right up the street past. That's going to be Opie. Tiger!
Can I get a picture, Tiger?
Can you sign my golf tee?
Yeah.
Tiger!
Of course I'm going to be like that.
Beat it.
Opie?
What?
Turn it down. Got to be a team player.
No, man, I love Eric Logan. I think he's great for our careers.
Let me tell you something. This is a favor that is being used as a... Look at him as George Bush.
Mm-hmm.
He is distracting you from the goal.
From the task at hand.
From the important thing.
What task?
Syndication.
Everything's great in my life.
Syndication, see? They throw the puppy a bone.
They did. Bread and circus.
Forgets. Right. Exactly.
I say syndication, who caresation. I was trying to rhyme it.
I think we got the point.
Oh. Yeah, he's definitely trying to earn some brownie points.
I will accept no favors. No favors. I'll even give back the door to my SRX.
Yeah, sure you will. Golf is alive and well on XM 146.
146?
146. The coverage is on as we speak, okay? Okay.
Very good.
Damian Fahey in studio from TRL. We're going to blow up the Britney stuff until tomorrow, because, we don't want to blow up your spot.
Right. Well, thank you.
We want you to come back.
Yeah.
He got very quiet
You
there.
easily could have thrown me, like you said, under the bus.
Under the bus, yes.
Yeah.
But we like you.
Thank you.
Adam Farrar is here.
Damian, how much fun has it been the past couple of weeks with the Omen coming out and your name?
Well, that's the thing, too.
It's so much fun, right?
You know what's funny? The second I saw that poster and I found out what the movie was about, I turned to my buddy of mine, and we're walking down the street, he goes, how cool is that? Your name's going to be in a movie. I go, that is going to ruin my life for a year and a half.
Yeah, people are just going to be like, Damian.
The whole thing, growing up, every now and again I'd hear it, it would piss me off. But like to hear it constantly, I was praying for that movie not to do well. When does it come? Is it out yet?
Oh, it's out. It came out.
Came out on 6/6/06.
Has it done?
Yeah.
Has it done well?
They're saying it's a bust.
Well,
it had a good opening.
I think you're lucky.
Although the Devil's getting his own radio show, so he's going to try that.
It's going to be on Sirius.
Hour.
We got the dump sheet. We can't continue until we get the dump sheet.
We should do that first.
I'm not going to.
Why? What's the matter? Usually it's very
I'm not
fresh.
smelling that much.
Yes.
What
Usually
happened?
they're fresh as daisies.
This is like that aisle in the supermarket where all the feminine products are.
Yeah.
Like fabric softener.
That Fairyland aisle.
Oh, they were trying to clean it up because the homeless guy was using that mic yesterday.
Great.
We did homeless radio. We did not your mic
over there.
Anytime your mic smells fresh on this show, that means something horrific happened to it.
I want to know what's underneath it.
It's like when you're looking at apartments and it smells really, really nice. That means someone died there.
Or at the very least, they just took a dump.
This has got sumo ass underneath it.
Sumo ass. All right. We do have lots to do, but I want to do the dump report first. Are we waiting for it to get printed up?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. Bill Burr brought something to the program, the supergroup audio thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We could talk about that, right?
That's a great. I love that. It's one of my favorite shows on television.
Really? I didn't give it a try, unfortunately.
Yeah, Supergroup.
I gave that Last Comic Standing a try.
Bad.
Oh, horrendous.
Yeah.
Horrendous.
What's bad about the comics or just the?
First of all, they picked the wrong comics.
Yeah, the comics are awful.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to cast the show instead of getting like real people that have potential to win this contest.
Yeah, the funny people.
You have
are
to have
secondary.
the black guy. You have to have the chick comic. You have
disabled guy.
You have to have a disabled type of comic. It's so stereotypical. It's ridiculous.
Because if you got 10 really funny people, they wouldn't do those little exercises. Like, you got to get 15 people to come to the show or else you're going to get challenged. You just be like, all right, challenge me.
Yeah.
Either I win or I lose. Who cares? I'm not running down the street for this.
They don't even need to, they don't need to do that anyway. It's like comedians are so, interesting anyway, but, aside from all that, the stunty stuff.
I have a message for NBC. Hire me to produce the next Last Comic Standing. Please. Yeah, you don't need to pay him. Just get him free parking. And I'm trying to move on. Damn it! I could write my Naked Man superhero skit for SNL. I know I could do that, and I want to produce Last Comic Standing next year.
He's
Blackberry from ELO. I am now producing the show.
The
Is
show
he going to work that out for you?
The show stinks.
To distract you from the prize?
The Last Comic Standing, they should do it pretty much like American Idol. It has to have a lot more live content. They have to have behind-the-scenes stuff. It stinks on ice.
Yeah. Opie, we'd like a meeting. No, I'm going to the U.S. Open.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got to work around the U.S. Open stuff if you want to hire me.
Contact ELO.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to actually have to work for a living. Never mind. Forget it, NBC. Forget it. Kenny, you got to call this guy immediately. Please.
Immediately.
All right.
No smoothies today. This is more important.
Wow. I am getting ripped off because he can get a goddamn parking space.
This is more than a parking space.
I can't get a fucking smoothie.
I'm getting my antioxidants.
Dude, you got to help me out. This is more than parking. This is VIP treatment.
I can multitask.
His name is Charlie.
Really? Blueberry.
Okay.
It's for VIP stuff.
Okay.
All right?
Hi, this is Club Soda Kenny. I'm calling for Greg Hughes.
He's terrific.
What can I get you, sir?
You know what kind. Now you forget all about me.
Know why he's panicking? Because he's got to multitask.
You know I like the banana strawberry smoothie with the
protein,
the protein, but
skim milk.
Skim milk, right?
You mentioned yesterday they weren't making it good.
I have never. When did I say they weren't making it good?
You said it yesterday on the air.
No, I didn't. I said the smoothies. Somebody said Anthony's smoothies are a little too smooth because I was being a pussy.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with reality.
And you misinterpreted that as me saying my smoothies were too smooth?
Yes, because I have very low self-esteem and no self-worth.
How could something be called a smoothie be too smooth? The smoother the smoothie, the better the smoothie.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
That's right. Can I get your friend Adam anything?
Yeah,
Adam, my friend, what do you want?
I'd like the same smoothie only if you can get the blueberries in there.
Blueberry?
Look, that's nice.
Blueberries are too tart.
There's no blueberries down there.
There's no blueberries?
Maybe there's.
They don't have it. They give me the same one. Get me the same
banana strawberry.
What size? He's got like a size, 68 sport coat?
Oh, yeah.
You can put that thing over the Denver airport.
What are you saying? I'm fat?
No, I'm saying you're fat. No, more like Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
You got like that, that huge sport coat.
Give a chick answer. What are you saying? I'm fat.
I know. Do I look fat?
No.
They're not saying you're fat. They're just saying you're a bad mother.
Yeah.
Are you going to cry?
Yeah, nobody's saying they're not saying you're bad.
No one's saying you're a blithering idiot.
No, they should, because you know I'm big and stupid.
You're
Can I get
big
you
and
something, Mr.
stupid.
Burr?
Yeah, what's that? This sounds threatening. Yes.
Can I get you something?
Can you get me something? Oh,
Smoothie?
No, I'm cool. I thought you said, can I tell you something? I was getting ready for...
Can I tell you
I've been a
something?
cop for 20
Go
years.
fuck yourself.
No.
All right, we got to get back to the show.
Mr. Fahey?
I'm good, thank you. I'm fine, thanks.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Show.
The show.
Oh, I thought we were off the air.
Well,
are we on the air?
Sometimes, who knows?
What do we got over there in your paws?
Supergroup audio? So Last Comic Standing stinks. Not even worth watching.
Nope, not even worth playing anything. No interesting clips,
man, nothing.
But Supergroup. Now, I haven't seen any of the show, but I have seen a lot of little clips on the Soup. I see it on the Soup, which Bill Burr hosts, by the way. I like...
little double duty.
Do you ever get that? Do people ever come up to you?
I get that. Clay Aiken.
Clay Aiken?
I look like...
What did you have? Did you have a dick up someone's ass at the time? Is that what it was?
Dude,
it's Clay Aiken.
The kind of shit people have yelled at me, like... I remember one time, you know that guy Timmy on South Park? I think my hair was a little too curly, and it was such a great heckle, because... I heard it, and only a couple other tables heard it, and I couldn't address it. Like, I just came on stage, hey, how's it going? I hear in the back, Timmy! Right? And I'm like, oh, shit, that's really good. I can't fucking address that, so I just kept doing my shit.
Oh, damn, that is good.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, because people know you enough, but they don't know who you are sometimes.
Well, I only got Clay Aiken when, like, it was going on at the time, so I was pasty, he's pasty, so it's just,
Yeah, but people sometimes do that where it's just, hey, look, he's got red hair, Clay Aiken.
Yeah, it was like one of those...
things, it's a
like
real
the
reach.
what's up, when everyone was yelling what's up, that was a big catchphrase, so Clay Aiken was that. I'd like to think I don't look like that guy, but...
I have never, ever thought you looked anything like Clay Aiken.
The delicate bone structure of Clay Aiken.
Yes.
Not happening with you.
He really is a bird, isn't he?
Yeah.
Can you sing Bridge Over Troubled Waters for us, please, Phil?
Definitely the Soup guy, though.
Bill Garfunkel.
Definitely the Soup guy.
Yeah, the Soup.
We always we watch the Soup and we go, oh look, it's a happy Bill Burr.
Oh God,
Bill Burr in a good mood.
He's in a good mood, but
yeah.
I always have angry tone. It's that East Coast thing.
Yeah.
People always tell me that shit.
Anytime you spend a lot of time rubbing your forehead going,
in pain.
No, because you know what it was the other day, somebody mentioned that I was angry, which I don't mind because I am, but it really annoys me when angry people tell me that I'm angry. It's like, dude, you're fucking angry too. You know?
It's hypocritical.
Yeah.
But more importantly,
let's
get
I keep thinking it's the truth of the matter. I can never remember it.
The truth of the matter.
Oh, boy.
More importantly.
A long explanation.
Oh, I don't like long explanations.
Oh, Bill, all over the place today.
Did we do the...
wow.
Did we do the intro?
1, 2, 3.
Intro!
Live from the Opie and Anthony Show studios, the Daily Dump Report.
All right, let's see what happened on our FM broadcast that was dumped out of because it was dirty, filthy, non-FCC compliant, or maybe Al just didn't like it.
Unclean.
At 6:18 a.m., the fucking guy, Bill Burr, during the naked guy discussion, called him the fucking guy, I guess.
I got confused. I forgot.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about the villain.
Little confused. The next dump coming at 7:26 a.m. and take them rectally. Bill Burr discussing Opie eating blueberries and cheese-covered mini-wheats.
You can see how that would happen.
And take them rectally. I kind of thought there was going to be a problem there. 7:54 a.m. Banging a girl with a heavy menstrual flow. Yeah, knew that was coming.
That's borderline.
Was it because of
borderline.
The banging?
It's the whole package. Menstrual flow, describing it as heavy, right after banging a girl. It's just the whole package.
That was me. That's an infield hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that.
They'll grade me a little
And then
difficulty on
7:55, Jesus, it's a paragraph. It was all over the walls and windows, brown specks on the windowsill. Bill Burr and Adam Ferrara during discussion of having sexual relations with a girl, though they did not say she was on her period, these comments made it clear.
Well, that's what we're
Well, that's what you're supposed to do when you can't say it.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys don't know radio.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
You silly comics.
Keep it vague enough so the dump guy doesn't know what you're talking about, but everyone else does.
That's all right. That's the challenge.
I thought the Aunt from Red Bank was great.
The
That
password
made it
is
perfect, actually.
period.
We didn't have to go any further than that. So whatever. That's that.
The period from now on, for our XM listeners, will be known as cherry preserves.
No.
Cherry preserves. I don't know. Figured something that would be safe that would get through the dump.
The Aunt from Red Bank was perfect.
And from Red Bank. But then it's like, you know what? I love watching some people that, and not you guys necessarily.
Oh, here
some
comes
people,
a slam against
some
comedians.
People that don't, no, not just comics. It could be any guest on the show.
I love redheads, not you, Bill.
That doesn't quite get. They get that we can't say certain things, but on what level? So we'll say, you know, Aunt Flo from Red Bank, which is fine, and then it's like, yeah, her period. And you're like, why do you think you just said Aunt Flo from Red Bank? Yeah, bleeding from the twat. No. See,
you know what?
That's the problem.
There are times Aunt and I will look at each other like, okay, right now we're perfect.
We're fine.
We're good.
We made it through.
Oh, you mean you're fucking her on her period? Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks for helping us out.
There you go. Four done. Not bad.
Not bad.
3 hours.
All right, so supergroup audio.
Oh, denied again. I thought I was going to get it off the top. I got to do a real arcing shot.
Yeah. So you got angry.
And no jumping out of your seat.
Issues.
No. I can't even see the garbage pail, by the way.
Go right to the corner speaker.
Oof. There's no.
I can slide back in my chair.
Bastard.
Nerf hoop champion, 79-80.
Got the year.
You that on a T-shirt.
All right, supergroup audio. So you love the show, Damien?
I like it. I think it's funny. I think Sebastian Bach is out of his mind.
Yeah, I saw some clips, like I said, on the soup.
Yeah.
Ted Nugent is out of his mind, too.
Ted Nugent.
So what is it? They're trying to get a supergroup together.
They're trying to come up with a name. And they initially went with Fist. That was the name.
Because
I
there's
swear
5
to God.
members.
Right.
And there's 5 fingers on a fist.
Wow. Fist. So then they're sitting there.
Sounds like something on the menu at a bathhouse.
The fist, yeah.
I'll take the fist.
I'll have the fist.
With the artichoke dip.
That's awful.
So then they're all sitting around. They kind of look at the album cover and they're like, dude, it just looks, there's too much forearm showing. It just looks gay. We need something else. So then somehow they came up with God War, which was Raw Dog spelled backwards. And one of the dudes is going like, dude, I'll get that tattooed on me tonight. Like,
but why, Raw Dog, why? Because it's, what is it, backwards?
God War.
They picked God War.
God War.
He's like, dude, it's Raw Dog.
Raw Dog backwards. Yeah. What's with Raw Dog
to make it so special?
Backwards.
Dude, it's metal.
Special.
You played backwards.
These
something
guys
else.
are idiots.
So this clip is Sebastian comes in with a new name, which is even more horrific than all of them.
And this just has Spinal Tap written all over it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is the real Spinal
Tap. I gotta watch this show now.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be that great.
And Jason Bonham is the only one it seems like who's actually has his, and Scott Ian too actually has his stuff together. They're kind of like the rational voices.
Oh yeah, Scott. Yeah, it's perfect. You got 2 crazy guys and just 2 guys sitting there going like,
yeah.
Scott
Ian's with his wife in a limo, and Evan's out at Scores.
Scott Ian was this close to being an accountant. You realize?
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah, totally.
You can just see it when you see him in interviews and stuff.
You clip off that beard, shave
he
off.
Was
the
that close?
Yeah.
He acts like this...
one less guitar lesson.
Right, exactly.
And he would be.
So this is my busy time.
Yeah.
April. Can't tour in April.
Other guys, it was either rock star or, whatever.
Convicted felon.
Yeah, exactly.
Inmate.
Dead in a shooting.
Have you seen her
I have a band name that I love. I want. So do I. Okay. What? I like God. Okay, check this out. Savage Animal. Savage Animal? No, that's it. It rolls off the tongue. Savage Animal. You should call it No.
No, because that's what you guys say all the time. I'm a savage animal. And that's what rock and roll is. It's a beast. It rolls off the tongue. Savage animal. I don't know, whatever. Yeah!
Yeah! This is so Spinal Tap.
Savage animal. That is a stupid name.
It really is awful.
And on the episode before, he was holding everybody up because they were supposed to do a photo shoot or something, and the photo shoot was postponed like 2.5 hours because he was putting on makeup and doing his hair upstairs.
Oh boy!
And he went for a morning jog.
He's high maintenance.
Savage. That's a savage animal.
Savage animal. It's rock and roll. It's what we're about, man.
Oh, he breaks the whole thing down. He's going to Ted. He's like, "You're a savage animal. This band is a savage animal. Rock and roll is a savage animal." And he sold it so fucking hard. I'm just like, I was starting to think it was a good name.
You were like, this is good.
He's right.
Dude, 3 days I've been walking around my apartment and just out of nowhere I'll just go savage animal. Sebastian Bach he's the greatest. He's got I don't know if you have the whole clip. He's like, dude, I don't want to think when I hear a band name. Like I hear God War. That just makes me go like, whoa.
Well, we got the next clip. It's pitched to Scotty and Nugent now.
Oh, okay.
So the first clip was pitched to the manager and Jason Bono.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get them on board. Now he goes to Scotty and Ted Nugent.
You got a Band-Aid? Band name. What? When I say the name of it, just give me 5 seconds. I'm not saying a word. Okay. Savage animal, dude. It rolls off the tongue. It sounds like a band that's played in 1983. That's what it sounds like to me.
The same pitch.
I like something to have good diction. I like it to roll off the tongue cool. Savage animal. It rolls off my tongue. That's the only reason I really like it. It's a redundancy. And I like the name. Maybe that speaks to my ego, you know. And to me, God Ward, it's almost too depressing. It doesn't make me happy. I don't go like this. God Ward. I go, yeah, God Ward.
Yeah, I understand.
Savage animal. It rolls off my tongue.
There's two types of obviouses in the world. Ones that are really perfect and ones that are really, really wrong. And to me, it's too predictable.
I'm a savage animal. This band is a savage animal.
Wall to wall, Sam.
Rock and roll is a savage animal. It rolls off my tongue.
Yeah, I had some green slime rolling off my tongue this morning, so rolling off your tongue doesn't necessarily mean good.
Oh, they really don't like it. Hey, he was the only one, huh?
Ted Nugent sounded a lot like Hugh Hefner these days. Anyone else pick up on that?
Just a tad.
Let's go to Peter in Massachusetts. Peter.
Hey, Pete.
Let's go, Peter.
Hey, I got a name for this band. It's called Washed Up.
Washed Up, man.
Dude, give me 5 seconds.
Rolls off the tongue.
5 seconds. Has-beens.
I'm a has-been.
You're a has-been. The rock and roll we play. Oh, brother.
Bill Bravo, this is really good. All right, so now he tries to pitch it to the whole band here.
Oh, he's
just fucking relentless.
You know, give up. Give up.
Adam, next time I have to pitch a TV show, I'm watching this clip. I swear to God. If you have the conviction of Sebastian Bach, you're going to get something on air. It's just...
Why did you buy this? You should have seen him in the room. He was a savage animal the way he was pitching.
All right, here we go.
This show sucks. This network sucks. TV sucks.
Why wouldn't it work?
TV sucks. Name of our band.
Pilot episode. We're all trapped in a cabin. Oh, me and Bill had the trapped in a cabin episode.
That's an inside joke with writers.
When you know the show is run its course after 5 years or something, when they do the trapped in the cabin episode.
Well, the variation in the basement with Archie and Meathead.
Yeah,
find
just
the bottle.
wherever it is.
Brady Bunch, Greg stuck in the meat locker.
Yep.
Yeah, anytime you're trapped somewhere and have to either do a retrospective or some type of... it gives you time to think back, to do some flashback thing.
Some characters in rehab, we got to come up with something.
Some woman's having a baby, too. The baby is always a big thing.
Yeah, there you go. Elevator.
Yeah.
Stuck in an elevator episode. Just means cancel the show. Savage animal.
Love it. Here's the pitch to the entire band.
By around 3 o'clock, we got to have some sort of name or something that we're going to go with because it's just time to get it out.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, whether we like it or not, we are God War. The PR guys are already running with it. It's our name. If we have an agreement.
I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to hype that name. I don't like the name God War.
Well, we suddenly decided that we don't like the name now. It was a little strange that we had the big meeting about God War, and then Sebastian didn't like the name.
It's depressing to me, God War.
It's Raw Dog spelled backwards, bro.
I think it's a depressing name.
He's easily depressed, Sebastian. It just sounded really too monolithic for him. But hey, if someone in the band hates it, it's not the name, because then that guy's going to be miserable forever. I was happy with this.
Savage Animal. What's wrong with you guys? You are a savage animal. Rock and roll is a savage animal.
Oh, my God.
Come on. It's got a good ring to it.
He is still going.
What's wrong with you
That's
people?
Like, you know, when you got a joke, you got a joke you think is funny but doesn't get a laugh, so you keep repeating the punchline.
Yeah. And you get madder every night.
Sell it.
Well, Bill, you do that joke like, come on, people.
Come on, people. Get with
on
me.
our show, like, you and whatever.
God War, it's something you wear on your fucking arm. You don't put it on a fucking turntable.
You know, I'm getting way into the show now because now I agree with him. God War stinks as a name as well.
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
You like Savage Animal?
No, I don't like Savage Animal, but God
I'm starting to like it. He keeps saying it.
Savage Animal.
It's the way he says it.
Rock and roll.
Savage Animal.
He just... so much conviction.
You could just picture him because he wants to jump on stage and go, "We are Savage Animal!" and just like really get the crowd into it. If it was 1982,
ELO syndication.
ELO, give me 5 seconds
before you say anything.
Syndication.
What?
That's kind of redundant, man. I don't know about that.
Syndication. I'm thinking exclusivity.
And now here is the band settling on...
How about Douche Chills? Jimmy Jakes from Whack Bag.
Here's the band settling on the name.
If we waited for everybody to agree on everything we do...
Damn democracy, but you can't use damn.
How damocracy. D-A-M-N... Democracy.
I like that. Yeah, good.
Democracy.
I like that. I love it. I like it.
Democracy.
Sebastian just spit it out, democracy. I was like, that's the name. Dude, I can't believe it came out of your tiny little brain. I love it. Good thing I didn't get that God War tattoo last night.
Yes.
So what's the name of the band?
Democracy. Didn't he say he wanted a name you didn't have to think about or anything?
Democracy?
That's not really good.
It's like democracy,
but damn.
with damn in front of it, man.
Yeah, a little attitude. Because he's angry about the system.
He's angry.
Wow,
that Savage Animal
there's
didn't
a
get
surprise.
picked up.
A band angry at the system.
Yeah, man.
I gotta admit, man, I fucking love Sebastian Bach because it's not phony. He really
believes it.
The first episode was hilarious. He had this whole idea how they were going to come on stage, and he's just pitching it to them, and they're all just sitting there like, yeah, I don't know about this. He goes, no. And then the smoke comes up, and he points to Scotty, and then you start going like, digga, 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 and Scott's just looking at him. So then, of course, he just pitches the same thing again, and when he gets to the part where Scott Ian's supposed to start playing his guitar, Scott actually started playing. And going like, digga, digga, and he just goes like, yeah! Fucking flips the fuck out.
Know what that's all about? He still has passion to do it. The rest of the guys are like, I just want some time on TV.
Sebastian is hilarious. Like, when they rehearse, like, Jason Bonham's going, I've never worked with the guy who, like, does, like, all the fucking stage moves as you're, like, rehearsing, like, you're in front of 30,000 fucking people. And they're just sitting there, they're sitting there, like, leaning, they're, like, drinking Starbucks, they're playing the shit, and Sebastian is going fucking bananas. Like, he's
throwing
in front of,
kicks and, like,
exactly.
spins.
He's pointing at his drummer, and they're just going, like, easy, mate. Save it for the show.
Save it.
Here's Eric in New York. Eric.
Hey, good morning, boys. I got a band name for them that rolls really off your tongue. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Car crash.
No, not even worthy.
That's a bus crash.
Someone said Savage Animals is a little too much like Wild Stallions, which is Bill and Ted's band.
Oh, okay.
Wild Stallions.
Wild Stallions.
Ooh.
The mamas and the papas.
Yeah, it's like if you say any name like that, it's going to sound awesome.
Peter, Paul, and Mary. Kaja, go-go.
Just give me 5 seconds.
Go.
Air supply.
Right.
You need air.
I need air.
This
We all need air.
Fucking air supply.
Air supply, dude. We all breathe it. It's air, man.
It's like a scene from Animal House, that famous scene, right?
Those guys.
What's the scene from Animal House where he just starts ranting like that?
Oh, where Pluto goes off.
Yeah, leave him alone. He's on a roll.
Leave him alone. He's on a roll. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Britney Spears. Your name is Helen, but Britney Spears.
By the way, Scott Ian follows Ted Nugent around like a little schoolgirl and idolizes him.
Who does?
Scott Ian.
Oh.
That's the thing. I'm making fun of the show, but I like all those guys on the show. They're funny. Ted Nugent's a little, I don't know.
I have fun with Ted when he comes on our show. I enjoy him.
I just don't understand how you can be a rebel when you're in your 50s.
I don't agree with a lot of the things he's saying, but I love that he can talk.
And he believes it, too. At least he's
man, does he believe it. Absolutely he does.
I just don't see how you a rebel that you like shooting squirrels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Neat, man.
Let's take a break.
Fucking kill it.
Deer.
Our smoothies are here.
What?
Bigger.
Oh, whatever. You know what I mean? You're supposed to.
Yeah, but it's not a sport. The animals aren't aware they're playing.
This is true.
Why don't we take a break?
It's like you doing the walkover and someone's shooting at you. Go, 10 points for that one. Right?
Yeah.
You're like, what the hell?
I'm hunting.
I wasn't even ready.
Right. I think we're going to play superhero going into break. We started the show off today by talking about Naked Man. Naked Man, a superhero we'd like to see.
Would he be a superhero?
And then it reminded us of a little Stephen Lynch song. So Stephen Lynch is coming in tomorrow. Hence us featuring some Stephen Lynch songs today, because I don't think he's going to be playing any of his goofy songs anymore.
Yeah, I want to hear him do Kill a Kitten or Special Olympics now that he's on Broadway.
A big Broadway star. But here's Stephen Lynch doing Superhero.
Savage.
I remember these guys.
Oh.
Just these guys.
The infamous Liberator
has made its way into the studio. What happened to O-Band 2? It's frozen right now. You better get the cams going on Pal Talk, because we have Sunset Thomas stopping in to say hi. And Rebecca Love. I wonder if that's her real name.
Ecuador's up 1-0 against Costa Rica.
Yes!
In case anybody cares.
Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah.
Did you say 1-0 again?
1-0. Sorry.
Oh, my God, Bill.
It's my first week of World Cup coverage.
Bill, they're going to kill you now.
The Krauts won last night, 1-0.
All right, and we also have Uncle Al here, Al Jorgensen. Ministry is in the house. And there's a story about fucking an ostrich we have to get to, according to Steve. Let's say hi to Dave in Boston. Dave.
What's up, you rat bastards?
What's up, Dave?
Hey, man. Nothing. I just want to give you guys your Boston update. You guys were in the Herald this morning saying that after Marconi left and then Roth was a disaster, and then the Herald's calling you guys the dynamic duos and saying that you get triple the advertisement rates that with Roth.
Oh, we're making money for BCN. That's nice to hear.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
nice
and also,
press
Bill
for
Burr,
you.
have you ever talked about that time you were on Fox 25 and that homeless guy stole your spot?
Oh, me? Yeah, I gave you guys a tape.
We
of that.
never played that audio.
I remember my stupid manager brought it over and there was nothing on it.
It's like a visual thing, too. You really need to see your face is so priceless.
Savage animal.
Savage
What is it? It's a local interview, and then a homeless guy comes walking onto the set or something?
Yeah, and I just kind of interacted with him. I think I gave him $1 in the end of it.
Yeah.
But, that was a while ago. Yeah, my manager brought it over and it didn't have anything on it. So I,
Great.
Who's the old guy out there?
Huh?
Who's the old guy?
Where?
Who's the old guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, who is that?
Who's the old guy?
Who's that?
Ask him who he is and who he's with.
Psst. Who's that?
Who's the old guy? Psst. We get uncomfortable when there's old guys around.
Why?
You guys don't know radio.
Yeah, because they make references that, we don't get. And
all right,
they don't get our
got the report.
Yeah, but it's fun to scare old people.
You boys like government cheese.
His name is Eddie. He's with Sunset Thomas.
What do you mean with?
What do you mean?
I asked him. I was like, "What does that mean?" He points out and he goes, "With." I said, okay, and came back in the studio.
What is that about?
So we know he's rich.
All right, what do you want to do? You want to bring in Uncle Al, and then we'll bring in Sunset and Rebecca Love?
All right.
All right, let's get Uncle Al in here. He's drinking his red wine.
Don't you love when you Google Opie and Anthony to see if the news stories are there, and it's shortlist announced for 2006 Edinburgh TV Fest, and it's Anthony Fry and Lisa Opie.
Ow!
There he is.
Knucklehead's doing.
What's up?
Seems like only yesterday I was here.
Yeah.
They're
a little of both. It's
Wait, I
okay
remember
if you sit there and...
That's my wife, Angie.
Yeah,
That's the one that hasn't divorced me yet.
Yeah, Angie's Al's wife, and she just asked, ask again, we got the wireless mic, Angie.
Can we a live sex act here, or can I sit on this Shea Lounge?
Well, you can sit for now, let's just put it that way.
Or do you want to see a live sex act?
There
with
has
my
been...
wife?
Would your wife like to see a live sex act?
Oh, yeah, with me.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not renting her out or anything.
No, we got other people for the sex act. Does she just want to watch it?
Bring him in.
All right, we're gonna bring that in a minute.
At the same time. Get out of the sex chair.
All right, we haven't met this guy yet. Who are you?
I'm Raven, bass player from Ministry.
Yeah, right on, man.
Also from Killing Joke.
Killing Joke.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh,
Yeah.
Killing Joke's the shit.
yeah, he's a limey bastard.
Yeah,
I'm a teabag.
Yeah. He's a teabagger.
I can hear that. You guys like the wine, too.
Just enough.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
we're still drunk from last night.
Is that it?
But you guys didn't make it to the show. It was kick-ass.
Dude,
Nah,
we
not
have to be in
last
bed
night.
by 8:30, man.
Yeah,
We go to bed when you wake up.
We're faggots. Got to go to bed at 8 o'clock at night to get up at 4 in the morning. It's you guys are still going off.
Maybe for once we can at least act cool and go, yeah, man, we stay up all night, then we come in here.
Yeah, there you
have
go.
our
Do
smoothies.
that.
That's
Yeah,
right.
have your smoothie.
I missed the show.
He's got a bottle of
I
wine.
woke up with a
smoothie.
needle in my arm.
Right. Way to go, Courtney Opie.
Yeah, I just...
Courtney Opie. Fucker. Well, when you're right, though.
Yeah.
But you guys are sipping the red wine. That's a little weird.
No, it's not weird if you're still drunk from the night before.
All right, well, there you go.
Yeah, that's taking it down like 81 notches for them.
Yeah, that's like...
Is drinking wine at like 9:30, 10 in the morning.
That's that
We were on
orange
the
juice.
jack at about 7.
Yeah, that's like orange.
That's orange juice for rock stars.
Hey, there's probably more vitamins in that than there is in that orange.
That's right, vitamin G, man.
There you go. You
Vitamin G, Bill.
Antioxidants.
That's right.
Hey,
All
cancer
the way.
It helps the heart, too, right there, Al?
I heard all that shit.
Al, we've been playing your stories ever since you left last time.
Well,
we do story time with
that's your
Uncle
problem.
Al.
All right.
Hey, what's the ostrich story about?
Oh, no.
Steve comes running in here and goes...
All right, guys. I don't know if America's ready for this one.
Savage animal.
Yeah.
Well, an ostrich.
It is. Is it?
Fucking animals.
Is there a city ordinance about bestiality stories?
No,
I mean,
not at all.
before noon I can do
You
a
just can't
bestiality
show
story.
it. You just
They
can't show
love
it.
'em.
Well, that's what that couch is for. You got the ostrich. Too?
That's fine. Whatever we could find. Roadkill. Look,
No, this is the sickest thing.
Look, man, a story's a story. We don't know if it really happened.
No.
There's going to be no lie detector test being
I'll
taken
take one.
here.
It happened.
It
It
still,
happened.
I'm not over.
He wants to admit it
I
happened.
completely
I was
believe
trying to help
it.
you guys out.
I'm not over this yet, and I've seen a lot of shit in my life. But this
When did this happen?
this last tour in Europe,
Yeah.
pretty weird. All right, so we dropped a couple tabs of acid. Okay.
Of course, you're going to
So
Europe.
we're on tour and we're in Europe.
You
What
gotta.
else are you gonna do?
That's their multivitamin.
Yeah. Well, that goes
Don't
that
chew
goes
up
with
all-
the antioxidants in the wine.
It goes
right?
in the bush milk.
It's cancer saving.
There you
So,
go.
Yeah.
We dropped a couple tabs, and we went to a zoo. All right. I'm not going to name the city in Europe because in case this ostrich is pregnant or something, I don't want him to get back to us.
Amsterdam.
But I'm with my keyboard tech, and we decide, like, we're so wasted on this SID, right? We decide, like, we're going to hide in the bathroom and wait until, like, security closes the place down. So it's nighttime. We're walking around this empty zoo trying to dodge security people.
That rocks right off the bat.
We walk past, and we're tripping balls. We walk past this fence, and there's a goddamn ostrich with its head in the sand or dirt or whatever, just totally like ass in the air. And and my keyboard tech goes apey, jumps the fence. I don't even know what the hell he's doing. He goes there, unzips, drops trow, and tries to put his dick in an ostrich that's sleeping.
Holy
like,
shit.
what is he thinking? Is the ostrich not going to wake up and he'll get a quick shag? I mean, first of all, how do you get hard when walking past an ostrich with its ass in the air?
You wouldn't even think of
and
that.
Second of all, what is the ostrich pussy versus the ostrich ass? He may be gay. I have no idea, man.
You don't know where he's shoving it.
So he pulls his pants down to his knees and puts his dick in this ostrich, and this ostrich was pissed. Well, what did you? I know. What did you?
Just
I
snoozing
mean,
away.
the thing.
No lube.
No lube, nothing.
Oh,
man.
no
No
wonder.
foreplay.
Oh,
nothing.
wow.
That's
Yeah,
just
something.
rude.
That ostrich like a whore.
The thing gets his head out of it. It's like, her, like Scooby-Doo, her. Pulls his head out and is pissed off and starts kicking the living shit out of him. He's trying to run from it, but his pants are down to his knees, so he can't run. And I'm tripping my brains out. I'm just like, this is fucked up. This has scarred me for life, dude. I had to climb the fence and distract the ostrich.
It's a rodeo car.
So it comes after me, and these things kick like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
man.
they'll
I
rip
was
you
just
apart.
Like, what the hell's going on here? So we had to help each other over the fence, and this ostrich would not quit. It was throwing itself against the chain link
Would
fence,
you?
trying to get? Yeah, of
If
course.
if you're trying to nap and someone sticks their dick in you, I'm not stopping either.
Well, here's
I'm
the best-
gonna kick some fucking ass.
The best part is, like, he didn't say a word. He just, like, went past the ostrich, saw the ass in the air, and got hard, and said nothing. Just jumped the fence. I was like, what are you fucking doing?
That is
And the next
some
thing I know,
acid.
it's...
You get a song out of that or what?
Not yet. It's a double album coming up.
It's going to be on the double live album.
Wow. His ministry with that new one, Ostrich Rape.
You feel like I do.
You know what
Raping
scares me
an
about
ostrich.
bestiality is like that. Have you ever seen that humanzy?
Oh my God.
Oliver,
the chimpanzee.
You never seen that?
No, what's that about?
Too freaky. Somebody had sex with a chimp, and the
wanna
zygotes
confess.
kind of mixed right, and it's totally creepy.
He's like an upright walking chimp that smokes cigarettes.
Oh, I did hear about that. I did hear about
It's
that.
grotesque.
I think you can find that on the internet, yeah.
I gotta see this, man.
You gotta Google human Z.
That can't be real.
No, they've been
There
trying.
is no
Oliver,
way.
Yeah, no, I swear.
Hold on, they're onto something. They've been trying to
There's
prove.
a custody battle.
They're trying to figure it out.
There is a
battle going on.
No, they're right. They're trying to figure out what this if it's really just a human being and something got screwed up, or if there's some ape
Do you
shit in there.
understand the laws of
No,
No one will
nature?
fess up.
No one will fess up. That's the thing. But
there are
somebody
certain
fucked a chimp.
laws of nature.
No, but that's what I'm
prevent that
afraid
from
of.
happening.
That's why we'll
I've
not
heard
name the
the story,
zoo in
though.
case if there's like an ostrich
No,
boy
I don't
that
mean
came
laws
out.
like arresting laws. I don't mean arresting laws.
Metal.
I mean laws that keep
Fucking ostrich that plays the bass.
Right.
Dude, I don't know anything about it.
laws that keep a penguin fish,
A 7-foot basis with a huge
roaming
ass
the
and
earth.
very thin legs.
That likes to wear boas.
That's me. That's me. That's me. That's what I'm doing here.
That's
That
right.
actually is
No
me.
doubt.
All right, Ed, I know.
There is just no.
Hey, where's the sex act? When's that happen?
Yeah.
Come
soon,
on,
I
bring
guess.
her in.
something.
Cue the bird.
By the way, you guys are heading up
Bring
to
in the monkey.
You guys are heading up to Worcester? When?
I don't
We
know.
go to Atlantic
What day
City.
is today?
I don't know.
AC.
Well, I'm trying to promote for you guys.
I'll quit shilling. Let's talk.
Well, June 16th in Worcester. Maybe
Lock up your pets.
And then June 17th, House of Blues, Atlantic City. What is it? The Trooper?
Man,
oh, the Trocadero.
you want to know how much I could
In
not
Philly.
do that? I could not sit in a bathroom in a closed area, tripping, waiting for a zoo to close. I'd have a heart attack just doing that. Not only did you guys do that, you waited and
No,
walking
it was
by.
all good till he wigged out on me and just
Some
had like a
ostriches can
boner
just fuck up
because
everything, can't they?
He saw an ostrich ass, got a boner, and
Yeah, but he was
freaked out
tripping.
on
He
me.
didn't see an ostrich.
Like that's an excuse.
Feathered pussy.
Oh,
He
I'm
didn't-
tripping, man. Ostriches look great. No, there is no excuse for that.
Yeah,
That's
you're right.
fucked up.
His story was the ostrich was asking for it. They'll do that.
What do you think's
looking
gonna
all
happen?
hot.
The thing had garters on.
That time at night.
Yeah.
Dude, you didn't hear that ostrich talking to
I
me?
just strapped a couple of feather dusters.
It was
to the
asking
dog.
for it.
Oh, no.
It was asking for it with his ass up in the air like that, sticking its head down.
That's the only thing I think of is like he
said no,
like
but really meant yes.
Immortalized it or whatever, and just thought like, wow, man, wouldn't it be great to have a chick with her ass in the air like that and her head in the sand, and just went off. Only it happened to be an off.
Hey, I gotta ask you guys. So, anything else in the zoo that night?
No, we got the hell out of there.
That's gotta be creepy though, walking around a zoo at night with no one around.
Especially tripping. That was insane. But
you dare each other to go into the lion cage a little bit.
We weren't even talking. It was just like we didn't say a word. We just walking around going, "Whoa, dude! Whoa.
Dude, can you imagine?
Right.
Jurassic Park, dude.
I
just fucked a giant ostrich. What are you telling me for?
These guys are fucked up. I love it.
Can you imagine how fucking quiet that must have been in a zoo? Just you in the hill.
Yeah. No, it was really creepy, dude. It was completely creepy, and then it just got bizarre. Like it all happened like in a split instant. And what do? You're watching your friend dropping trow on an ostrich. So it's like, and then the thing gets pissed, and you got to divert it. So I had to climb the fence too and get in there and like wave my hands.
He sounds like one of those dudes in the extra, one of the extras in The Accused who like watched the rape. Like, it all happened so fast.
I don't know what happened.
I was over there playing pinball, and next thing you know,
I know.
Everything was fine, and it was interspecies rape.
Group
on a pool table.
On a pool table. The ostrich looked like Kelly McGillis.
You can catch Ministry at the Flamingo.
No, you can't. You can arrest Ministry at the Flamingo.
Start out with something like
my God,
meerkat or something smaller than an ostrich.
Hey, no, I have animals. I don't approve of this. This was something that was spontaneous.
Now you're going out on a limb.
No, I'm seriously taking a stand on
You're
this.
seriously saying fucking animals is wrong.
Right.
Wow.
More wine.
I know.
You know, you're
Call
gonna
me
catch.
square.
You're gonna catch some shit for this.
He needs to cut some public service.
Yeah.
Man, the boys need more wine.
Don't fuck your animals.
There you go. More wine for the boys.
Oh, there's plenty.
All right.
Raping ostriches is wrong.
Yes.
That is so freaking funny, man. That is a story and a half.
After I rape the ostrich, nothing will ever be the same.
It wasn't. I'm still scarred from this shit.
What about the ostrich?
Yep.
Well, yeah. I didn't think of that perspective.
That thing's in counseling right now.
Very lucky the ostrich.
I bet when it sleeps now, it has its ass in the hole. It's just fucking looking around, waking up every 3 seconds.
Ass in hole.
Yeah, maybe I'll keep my head out of the fucking hole.
He's talking to all the other birds. Fucking Ministry.
It's teaching a rape crisis thing.
Yeah, can you imagine the teaching?
You know the thing
going on there?
The good thing is it was in Europe where that kind of shit goes down every day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wasn't in the U.S. a fucking
They're all filthy
If anything, they're gonna get sued for like plagiarism or something like that.
Actually, tonight we're doing a benefit concert at the Bronx Zoo.
Yeah,
Free concert Ministry. About 1 in the morning, and everyone has to drop acid.
What the hell is this shit? What do you guys?
Hey, Al.
What is this swag?
Hey, Al.
What? Who? Huh?
Al. Al. What do you guys think of the name Savage Animal for a band name?
That's all right. I think
I like the name Rising Sun Bandana.
Do you guys watch Supergroup? Because they're trying to name that band, and they wanted to name it Sebastian Bach.
Got like Sebastian, Ted Nugent.
What was the name we came up with the other day? Oh. Okay. Coop.
Ostrich fucker.
No.
Coop.
The Ku Klux Klowns? We just all Beatle covers.
Oh, wow, that is brilliant. That is brilliant.
Someone's going to steal that from you, man.
They're going to do it.
Clowns.
We'll come up with a better.
It's like Klan members in the Insane Clown Posse.
And what, you just do like, Beatle covers?
Just retwist the Beatle covers around a little bit.
Around to make them a little politically incorrect?
Absolutely.
Speaking of Beatles, Paul McCartney's wife, they're saying she was a prostitute
I know,
back in the day.
I saw that.
Really?
Actually.
Yeah, man. What do you think?
Kind of
Man,
thinking about
cut her other leg off.
I think it was her with her head in the sand and her ass in the air.
can go
$11,000
around the
why
kitchen
not?
on a skateboard with a couple of pounds of sugar.
And
kind of elevator up where you gotta be.
Paul's turning 64 over the weekend, too. When I'm
Yeah.
64 is finally here for.
Oh my God!
For good old Paul
it's the
McCartney.
end of the world.
When I'm 64, I'm going to be divorcing a one-legged hooker.
A one-legged ostrich.
Wasn't there to need him, wasn't there to feed him. Get the fuck out. You legless
Do you guys
bitch.
just sit around and think of band names? Is that one of the things you do on the tour bus?
Yeah, we do that.
There's not a whole
Chick
hell of a
punk
lot
band
else
names.
to do.
Huh?
Chick punk band names.
Ku Klux Klan.
Say
God
something.
damn.
Go ahead. Give it.
Clearly litter.
Wait.
Whoa.
Here we
We're-
Chick punk bands.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I'm just trying to think.
Clitty litter.
Axe wound.
Axe wound.
Clitty litter.
Clitty litter.
Clitty litter.
Protein skimmer.
Protein skimmer.
God, I should have brought the list.
Oh, Zach.
Oh, you got a whole list?
Yeah,
No, we got like 700 on the list.
Contagious. Eventually, we're going to just have a whole stable full of these old chick punk bands.
And that's all our label's going to sign. It's just chick punk bands that we name.
Just keep pumping them out with your name.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're up to
right.
about like 20. I can't remember.
That's
We're
like
about
700.
These names are going to be taken on
No, I'm
Whack Bag,
sorry.
you know
There's
that.
700 on. We have like 700 on Why Does a Dog Lick His Balls?
Yeah,
right.
we're
And
up
then
to
like
700 on
like
that.
30 on the chick punk band names. But
Wow.
we have a lot of time on our fucking hands.
A lot of like uterus jokes in there.
Jeff Foxworthy would make $1 billion off of
Dilated
that.
to meet you.
If your dog
We're like completely comedy
Ministry at your
specific, only
cervix.
uterus jokes.
I love it.
Al, you never disappoint. I gotta tell you.
Kinda at your cervix.
At your
Dilated
cervix.
to meet you.
Yeah.
And you're calling your tour the Masturbate Tour?
Well, why not? I got the Revolting Cocks on there.
Masturbate Tour 2006.
God damn.
Plus, we're just whacking
And
it all across America.
Pitbull Daycare, yeah.
Yeah, they take care of our
Ministry.
dogs while
Yeah.
we're on stage. The opening act takes care of the
They're
dogs.
the fluffers.
We bought our
the pitbull daycare guys are the fluffers.
Another bestiality point. No, we brought our dogs on
You got
tour
pit
for the
bulls,
first
huh?
time.
Yeah.
Well, two of them, and Ozzy and Lemmy are their names.
Very
Loud.
good.
Lemmy, the
And they've
loudest
gotten
dog
laid
in
more
the
than
world.
we have. This whole
Really?
tour, man, yeah. They're like, we've got some movies we gotta show you. Like I said, I'm not into that sort of thing.
Yeah, I hear you.
You can see the spike in peanut butter sales following the tour. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
Screw the music. You guys should be doing comedy, man.
Any problems with the dogs? Is that why you had to get supervision for them, or?
Yeah, they got an STD.
Oh, really? Yeah. Someone fucked my dog.
And somehow they got an ostrich STD.
That fucking
so I'm
ostrich,
figuring
yeah.
that out.
Dude, that would be a weird animal. Dog fucking an ostrich.
Dog stretch.
Dog stretch.
These guys, they're going to create the next virus. You know when they try to find the first AIDS patient?
AIDS was the fucking.
You don't have to,
Yeah, we're
you
going to
don't
call
have
it
to
HI Flying V.
Yeah, HI Flying V.
Yeah, that AIDS thing just started in a zoo somewhere in Africa. A
Monkey
band was
fuck.
traveling.
Yeah, but you know
It's
what?
gonna be a combination
It
of
was
bird
lame.
flu and AIDS.
We can take credit for it.
Evidently
Instead of
somebody-
going to some third world place like Haiti to start some shit, right here, made in the U.S. of
Oh, that'd
fucking
be
A.
right. How
An
did this
American
brand new
disease.
How did this new strand of Ebola come out? Well, evidently somebody from Ministry raped an ostrich in a zoo.
And then people can't believe it.
Spread it through its
urban
dog.
legend.
No, believe me, there was barely any penetration before the ostrich
Well,
got
maybe
pissed.
next time.
Nobody's going to believe it. Fuck that. The government started it, man. That's some bullshit.
They did. Did he come?
The Bilderbergers.
Hey, we got work. We got on the bus and he had like a whole bunch of feather dusters, like taking the dog, and we knew something was going on.
What are you doing? Did he come?
No,
Nah.
this thing was
Got
pissed.
pissed
I've never,
immediately?
and they're huge too, dude. Especially when you're tripping.
How did he
seem like
reach
a
it? How
50
tall was this guy that he could reach?
That's what I'm saying. He was on his tiptoes. This thing's huge.
right.
I have no idea. He didn't say a word. He just jumped the fence and went at it. And
He
I'm
didn't
like,
ask,
what
like,
the fuck?
give me a leg up. I want to try
No,
something.
they didn't give it any French
any-
kissing,
any
nothing,
pointers?
man. No clit tickling.
Nothing?
Trying to put it right in.
Oh,
man.
my
He
God.
doesn't even know if it was a dude or a chick ostrich. I mean, how do you know that shit?
At that point, does it really
You look for an,
matter?
I just love the fact that
I think you look for an Adam's apple.
Yeah, it had really big knuckles.
I love how this dude just got instantly aroused. It's like he saw it,
I know.
jumped
Yeah,
over the
looking by,
fence
he's like,
as his
an
dick
ostrich.
is coming up.
He's tripping, though. He didn't see an ostrich.
No, you can't. I don't care.
The
if
males
you're
are
tripping.
bigger and have a
I
much
could walk
lovelier
past
plumage.
a million ostriches while tripping and
I do
definitely not
believe-
get hard.
That's you.
That's everyone.
He's got a bird
Get
proclivity.
out, man.
What do I know?
I don't know.
All right.
It was fucked up.
I wouldn't
Believe
fall
me, because
asleep next to
I
this
had to go
guy.
in there and distract the
That's
thing, and
horny.
this thing was huge, and it was coming at you, and it was pissed. I mean, pissed. I've never seen a more pissed off creature on this planet.
With every reason to be. No fucking way that guy should have tried to fucking.
They're just blaming the victim. What an attitude on that fucking bird.
Fucking thing all pretty and colorful and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Put a plume like that in the air. What do you think's going to happen?
Hey, when do we get the? Are we allowed to stick around for the live sex
Yeah,
act?
bring him in.
Bring them in. I'm not sure what's going on with
Look, they
them.
brought in this like Cleopatra Shea Lounge. Come on.
If she puts her head on the
Hey, she
ground
just gave
and
me
puts
a-
her ass in the air,
She just gave us
all bets
The
are
human
off.
money box is
All
here.
bets are off.
They
The
hooked
human
us,
money
They
box
hooked us
is
up
here.
with a bottle of whack juice.
Oh, good lube.
Yeah,
You guys look like
excellent.
you're having fun in here.
Lube is very
No
important.
fun allowed.
What's my mom doing here?
Give it to your ostrich friend.
Hey, and you guys put on a couple feather dusters real quick. And,
Just around the ass.
My feathers.
we can make it kind of
been a long
seem
time
like
since
a
I've seen you
reenactment.
guys.
It's been a while. That's
been a
Sunset
while.
Thomas, everyone. Yes.
God, even her mic's shaped like a cock.
It's hard to talk into a mic shaped like a vagina. I don't think they make the Shure put one out.
Mine
The
does.
Shure VAG 150.
You got to do something about the echo.
Yeah.
Sunset Thomas, sunsetslife.com, right?
That's right.
That's the website we're promoting today. And Rebecca Love is your friend?
Yes, she is.
Hello, Rebecca.
And I'm actually also
Look at the
here
size of
promoting
them,
a
man.
Bible strip as well.
I mean them.
Wait,
Those are some boobs.
No, them.
That's a gift.
Got a
Man,
little
you
ring. She's got
You
some
make
diamonds
this
on
really
there.
hot. I know, Raven, and outside of maybe
Bite your
a
finger
few
up and
animals
swallow that
or something,
motherfucker. Look at that.
Wait for the shit.
Shitting that out in Rikers. We can set up.
You're
for
talking
drugs
about the
for a
huge
year
diamond
without
ring
them.
there.
Yeah. That's my
I love
ring.
you, baby, but I gotta go.
What does that diamond ring mean?
What does it mean? It was just a gift from a friend.
Just a gift from a
See, you
friend.
gotta remember, it's on the wrong finger.
That
It's
must have
not
been
a wedding ring.
Yeah, but that must have been a hell of a lap dance.
Was it
It
real?
was a hell of a
card game.
Yeah, man. I know, $20, and I'm like,
How many,
all right.
how many carats
Good
is
lap
that?
dance.
That's huge. 5-carat ring.
Yeah.
Wow.
The sun hits that at
That's
the
a lot of
laser.
vegetables.
Would your boyfriend rape some chick in Colorado? The only way I've ever seen a fucking chick get a ring like that.
I don't have a boyfriend. I'm solo.
Are ya?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. too. I love it.
Not anymore. Look at the way Raven's savoring his chop.
He's got that ostrich look.
Well, I got some Viber strip here today for you guys if you want any Viber
What is that?
We heard all about
Yeah.
this stuff. Yeah.
Wait, Al, you've heard it?
Go to
Al,
Viberstrip
grab your
dot
mic and turn around.
Sold.
Just grab your mic and turn around. That moves.
Where do I
Okay, now
sign?
let me tell you what it's about.
Yeah, what does that do?
What is it? It's a sex enhancer.
Can you
It's
put
for
'em on your
male
eyes?
And female. I
I'll
don't
give you $500 if you put them on your eyes. I'll be impressed if you put them on your eyes.
Wait. You have to wait 1 second. This is the second best story of the tour. His roadie puts Listerine strips in his eyes for $50.
That's got to burn like a motherfucker.
It's the hardest way in the world to make $50. I
Wow.
guarantee you.
His eyes are like that color.
holding up his line
like burgundy.
Well, Viberstrip.com, you can actually put that on your. You can put it on the nipple. You can
Put it on the
get in
tip of your
mouth,
butthole.
and you go down on the cock and suck the cock, and it actually starts getting it really nice and hot.
Wow.
I know, but it gets too hot. That's the thing that worries me
No,
about
it
these.
doesn't get too
No,
hot.
these warming gels. It's like starts getting
Yeah.
like a little bit cool, and then all of a sudden it's like, Well, when's this gonna stop? Is my cock gonna burn up like a fucking candle or
Like a
what?
ballpark
So you freak out if you put it on the tip of your butt.
Well, Hebrew national.
My dick comes from a higher source.
If you put it on the tip of your asshole, you don't have to worry about it. It just keeps tingling, and you're getting.
Is there a
It's all
tip
good.
of your asshole, by the way? I'm trying to figure out. That is the tip of your dick.
Yeah, I have a little spike. It's called a polyp.
Yeah, if you force out those duties, that's what happens.
Stole it from the Ronald Reagan Museum.
I'm going to get my polyp circumcised someday.
Oh, shit.
wow.
Now, what do these things do?
Okay, what you do is you take a piece of it like he's doing, and you put it in your mouth, but you let it melt. It's got a good flavor to it.
Chewing it like Hubba Bubba.
All of a sudden, after in a couple minutes,
It's a piece of Bazooka Joe. He's looking for a comic.
You start getting a sensation.
Oh, in your mouth?
It starts turning you on. It's actually for male and female,
getting the sensation
and it's
to
got a
drink.
little. It's got a
about
little
you?
breath thing as well. It makes
It's
your
got a
breath
little-
smell
So it
good.
makes you horny and good.
What happens
good
if you
breath?
put it in your
Yeah, I love
eye?
it 'cause it's all natural
your
too.
fucking eye.
And
I
then if you
want
get really bored, you can just put them in your eye.
to see a detached
If I take that, my
retina.
head would explode. I don't need that. Look at you.
Fucking
I need to
rock.
chew something after looking at you
Yeah.
to get horny.
Yeah,
That's
we
what it
do.
is.
Well, it's not necessary. Maybe you just wanted it like you're out partying or something, and just kind of want to get a little.
Put some in your eye.
Well,
You
get a
just
little
like-
it's like the new roofie, you know.
LSD strips.
Oh, okay.
LSD strips. That's what I'm talking about.
I need something to chew that so girls will fuck me. How does that happen? You have that kind of
You
pill?
gotta have them have their head in the sand first.
It's both. Co-ed.
Yeah.
Co-ed. Male and female.
Can you chew it if you have a beak?
You suck it.
You know, just curious.
You actually
So you suck on it,
Suck it too.
and it kind of gives a tingling, warming. And
Yeah,
if a girl
warming
puts this in her
sensation
mouth and
on
then
you.
gives a blowjob, it'll translate to the guy's.
Lap dance while you're talking.
Do a lap dance long time. Okay, did you pop one of those barber strips yet, baby?
There you go.
You're not supposed to fart when
Not
a
yet.
chick gets on you. You just farted, dude.
Did you just fart?
That's a typical dance.
He's English.
He's English.
He's English. It's all right.
It's the way we say hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Notice how fast she got up.
That's the way we show our love.
My jeans are still wet from last night.
It's bird cum.
Holy shit. So,
You guys have been busy, man. I hear
Yeah.
you guys all over the
we're
place.
taking over the world, man.
Yeah,
We're blowing
you guys
up.
rock.
That's it. We're like the new Hitler.
Hitler light.
Blitzkrieging our way from station to station.
Hitler Light, a few
Hitler
less
Light.
casualties.
Have you heard this fucking show?
You have no idea, Al.
Yeah, not quite light.
Yeah, low in carbs.
Yeah, that's it. All the fun of Hitler without that weight gain.
Oh my.
You
Oh, my.
Side effects
You know, you said something fucked up
include
when
racial
you
cleansing.
get a porn star going, oh my.
Yeah, oh my. She's offended.
What am
Hey,
I
can
doing?
I tell you where I'm going to be at in the next
Of
couple of days?
course
Here?
you can.
The flamingo.
Mine, actually,
Hey,
no, not the
before
flamingo.
you do that, you should get on his lap again. I promise
No,
you
he's
won't
going to fart on me.
No, he won't. I
Yes, he
promise.
will.
I know he's a one fart
I'm
guy.
a gentleman.
Actually, I'm going to be at the Extreme. It's 54th Nancy Street, West Malibu, June 16th through the 17th.
Oh.
Hey, Ecuador scored again.
So come out and see me, guys and girls.
2-0 if anybody
you wanna hear
cares.
something great that just happened to me recently?
2-0.
All right, what recently happened to you?
I just got a good gig right there at Aladdin in Las Vegas, dancing with the X-Girls.
Really?
Yeah.
At the Aladdin?
Mainstream, yeah.
You're mainstreaming it?
Yeah, I'm mainstreaming right
That's
now.
it. What do you got to wear? You wear one of those big, heavy Vegas
Yeah,
showgirl
all the
things?
Vegas stuff.
Ostrich feathers.
Ostrich feathers on your
I
head?
know where you're going.
What fucking
what's
keyboard
this other
tech
one
trying to
about?
fuck your mouth?
Like a pinwin or
What's
something.
this other one about?
I don't know.
I just told her to scream, go, shut up, I want to talk. She's not.
That.
No, I.
Oh, you said that for me.
Discussion about hostages.
Is that Rachel Ray?
That's how I talk.
They released the broken and released all the ostriches.
What?
Is that Rachel Ray?
No, Rebecca Love.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rebecca Love. God damn,
Rebecca.
Love.
Nobody
You know
watches
what?
the
It
Food
doesn't
Network?
matter. The redhead.
The
Okay.
redhead.
And what's your gig?
We got a redhead that will not
another
speak
porn
here.
star.
You're
Yeah, another porn star?
Another
totally hogging the
win.
dildo mic.
I like
you gotta
asking.
talk.
I like asking the porn stars this. You won any awards at the
Nominated. Best
nominated
oral.
Best oral? Only nominated. You didn't win.
Well, I was up against Vivid Girls. I mean, how you win against a contract?
Vivid girls can
yeah.
suck some cock. You're right there, honey.
Well, hey, at least I was nominated with them.
It's better to be nominated than to not be nominated.
Bullshit. Than to be an ostrich.
Oh, really? You want to win? You want to
but
win?
she's saying it's rigged. Like those Vivid girls have the inside track.
Really?
Yeah.
It's all rigged.
She's like the Kansas City Royals. Like she's going up against the Yankees.
The odds were against me.
The Yankees. They're a bought team over there at Vivid.
Yeah.
A bought team.
I just want to know if you had these,
rigged.
Did you have these mics specially made for these chicks? Because that is so fucking cool. That is not like any mic I've ever used.
It's wireless with a big battery on the bottom.
If I used mics like that, I would be gay.
Heavy.
Yeah, that is the gayest mic.
Big mic.
I would totally start sucking dick if I use mic. They look like totally like the testicles at the bottom and
there's
a nice
a ball
little head
bag at the bottom.
It's really designed well.
There's a vein up the front.
And you guys look
It's
so good
visitable.
holding them, isn't it?
you.
Look at that. And your best oral nominee.
Stop
Go ahead.
touching my penis.
Oops.
Like, leave my penis alone.
Wrong again.
There you go again.
Maybe that's why you didn't win. You don't know how to cup the battery
Yeah,
pack.
stop touching the balls.
Just cup that battery pack.
At the bottom. There you
Yeah, with a little tickle. Little tickle.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
She was a Vivid girl, she would have won. That's fucking bullshit.
I know. That's
Nah, what are you going to
Totally
do?
rigged. You got robbed.
I'm taking my cock and going
Until you
home.
fuck to get
Vivid
the
girl
cock.
needs a
It's
corked
like I
cock.
took it in the face. I licked his ass. What more do I have to do? These fucking Vivid girls. She barely even used her hand. And I fucking lose.
The technique was not there, damn it.
Yeah. What about anal? You do
Not so much.
Because I
You do it
watch
to
a lot of
yourself.
shit, yeah.
I do
I've
anal.
seen a lot
You
of
do
shit.
anal, yeah.
You know I do.
Oh, you do. Hey, yeah, I know. Have I ever fucked you in the ass? I'm trying to think back now. Wait a minute. Was there that one
Yeah, but the question
time?
is, did you
That
feel
one
it?
time.
Weren't you in
Boston?
Rest Area 6?
I was working for Vivid.
I'm not a Vivid girl.
The new sex motel.
It was
Rest
her.
Area 6.
Only she had short black hair and her name was Bob. I do remember now.
If anybody asks, I'm an
Just
author.
feed at the glory hole.
We'll leave the light on.
That's it.
You get a nice psst, buddy through the glory hole at the rest stop.
That's nice.
One
Great
finger
crowd
comes
in here
through.
tonight.
Ask you to.
That wasn't his finger.
Nah.
No.
Whoa. Oh. A little short stack.
You banged her at the
That wasn't
super
his
rape.
finger.
It's the super rape. It was at the zoo or something. I can't recall. You've won any awards for best anal or?
Oh God, I haven't shot in 2 years, man. I've been so busy doing that.
You
Really?
haven't shot.
I haven't shot a movie or anything.
Oh, I thought you meant
Yeah,
like
in 2 years.
you
I've been
shoot some out your ass when they fuck you.
Mainstream, and I got 2 of my own gentleman clubs
Yeah.
as well, which I just sold those.
See, you gone legit.
Well, no, I didn't say I'm out.
You
I'm
sold
just taking
out,
a
man.
break. I'm just taking my money and investing it and making
Sold
more
out,
money.
man.
You quit doing Rest Area 6. You sold out.
She busy with my gentleman clubs. Yeah.
Sucks when your favorite
And
porn star
Viperstrip.com.
sells out, man.
Wow. Nothing.
Dude, I liked it when she was underground.
Yeah. You know, I liked it when you were underground and only a few people knew about you.
I know.
On 8mm.
Then you started doing porns with condoms.
Yeah,
all this
condom.
And ostriches.
Ostriches?
You wouldn't take it up the ass anymore. You're selling fucking breast strips.
What, you're not into that scene?
You didn't hear that?
I try to stick with my own
You didn't hear that story? Hey, good girl.
Total sellout.
Yeah.
I never bought in.
Great.
Exactly.
She won't fuck a panda bear. Jesus Christ, what a prude.
A Vivid girl would fuck a panda bear.
I'm not into black and white.
This is
You gotta remember-
2006, not 1956.
Panda bears are basically mulattoes.
Are they?
I mean, if
Just
you
a
think
black,
about it,
black,
it's a
and
black
white.
and white
Yeah.
thing.
Chew
Yeah,
this. It's
that's
eucalyptus.
true.
It'll make you want to fuck a panda
You
bear.
can fuck them, just don't bring them home to your parents.
Jesus. Ling Ling? What the fuck is this? This is like the National Geographic porno going on
All
here.
together. I've never heard so much bestiality in one conversation. Jesus Christ.
At this time of the morning.
Thank you, Ministry, for
There's
opening
a
our
city
eyes.
ordinance.
Usually we keep ostrich fucking until
Are
afternoon.
you guys going to the zoo
Sir.
after?
They did the zoo thing already.
Oh, they did
It's
that.
a real story with an
What,
ostrich.
you've had sex with animals?
Yeah, like people like you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm mortally wounded. Oh my God, I'm going down. Help me. Help me.
Tommy. Hey, good for you, Spider. Good for you. You keep this. You keep this.
I love sex with animals.
Yeah.
She loves sex with
Yeah,
animals.
why not? A nice pony.
Nice, no, donkey.
You know what?
Donkey.
Donkey.
She looks like
Tijuana.
Who hasn't watched
fucking?
Yeah,
Who
you
hasn't
give them
watched
a vibe
Horse
check
Real
sometime. They're good
Hey,
to go.
You gotta fuck mules because they can't get you pregnant.
Have you done it?
She looks like she'd ride an owl. I don't know why.
Oh.
Right away.
That'd be cute.
Ride a what?
She's got the little owl face.
Owl?
Yeah, like an owl, you know.
Sex with owls?
Yeah.
And you think I'm weird? Dude, what are you talking about? How do you fuck an owl?
I'll make your head spin, baby. I'll make your head spin.
You have issues.
Hey, you fucking winked at me.
You want to know what?
It was hitting on me, I swear.
Of course.
The guy that had the
No, I like
fucking
doggy style,
ostrich
but I
is
need
yelling
eye
at
contact.
you. How do you do doggy style with an owl? You must
You
explain.
just put them over there, and then you turn their fucking head around.
You
and you
gotta
get
find
eye contact. And you don't have to worry about them fighting back like those big pain-in-the-ass ostriches.
But what happens if the zygotes mix and you have a little owl human
That
baby?
ain't ever happening.
You are
I'll
so
fucking-
fucked.
I'll send the
knock,
payment.
knock, knock on the door.
You know what the best thing? No.
Who's your daddy?
Yeah, the best thing about fucking owl, you can fuck them in the ass while they're looking at you.
With one eye. The ever-staring eye. Dude, you have serious issues. You need therapy.
Dude,
You've
my
been
shit-
thinking about how to
my
fucking
shit was
ass fucking
hypothetical.
owl.
You fucking did it.
The keyboard technology.
I didn't do it.
You
I
watched it.
I was the distraction from the pissed off ostrich. I didn't fucking.
Oh, now he's the hero.
You're fantasizing.
You stood by while
I was
an
the
ostrich
hero.
got fucking raped and you did nothing about it. And you helped the rapist get away.
I know.
That's what the fuck you did.
I'm an accomplice. I gotta admit. But
wow,
the owl thing, I can't even wrap. my
Yeah,
mind
do they
around.
even have feet for doggy style?
Do they even have a puss?
Don't you need knees to get a girl into doggy style? Do they even have fucking? You never seen
I know.
feet?
He's talking about doggy style on an owl.
Yeah. No, the reason what I said was
You
she
are so
looks
busted,
like she'd
dude.
ride an owl. There was
Yeah.
something about her face. It just, I don't know. It just
That I look
reminded
like
me
What
of that.
do you guys think? Would you fuck an owl?
God damn, who would have thought it came back on me?
You would fuck an owl?
No, I
You're not even if it clipped
Why?
his nails.
Couldn't get you pregnant, supposedly.
There's some severe honesty going on here right now.
Yes.
What's the worst thing situation you've had to do during your job in porn where you walked away, you had the money going like, fuck, that really, like...
I actually did the same one time with a chick, and her pussy kept farting in my face.
Right in
She's
your
a
face.
bass player.
Comment on that.
Was she English?
You get turned on by that.
Yeah. All right, so you left kind of feeling like, ugh.
That's different from any other chick. How?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Wow, what position were you, like 69 in, or?
69.
Yeah.
She just farted her ass off.
Yeah, man.
What a slob. Jesus.
It's
No.
gross.
Echo.
Told her.
Echo.
God damn. You should have told her. Hey, you're farting in my
I
face.
did. I
at this
said,
time.
you gotta stop farting in
Honey,
my
it's like
face.
eating exhaust.
You told her
pipe.
that? Do you say that shit on the set? Like,
Yeah, I
man,
don't give
you
a
gotta
shit.
quit squirting or farting or.
Well, I like it when they
Absolutely.
squirt now. I love it when they squirt.
Chicks
Well, not
squirting is hot.
pissing, but it's different when they really have no orgasm. They squirt. Oh, that's
I know,
hot.
that's hot,
Yeah,
right?
it tastes
I
good,
love
too.
squirters.
Oh.
I like to put on the scuba mask and the snorkel. Squirters rule.
Snorkeling, man.
Your wife loves this, huh? She don't give a crap.
She's a squirter.
She's a squirter.
Wow.
She's like, shut up.
She's giving you that Ixnay.
No, you never know who's
That's,
listening.
now we're getting too
Hey,
personal,
hey,
Al.
real simple.
Yeah.
Squirting good, farting bad.
That's it.
Rules to live by,
That's right.
Lloyd.
Rules to have sex by. With people.
Savage
With people only.
Savage animal.
I gotta sneak out.
Words to live by, Lloyd. Oh, Opie, gotta.
I gotta sneak out. I got
gotta
somewhere
leave.
to go. But you guys continue.
He's gonna go watch golf.
We're not important enough for you to hang out.
Send that Bible strip with you.
Drink, motherfucker.
He's got a blind date at the veterinary clinic.
Yeah.
Blind date.
All right, yeah. We'll be checking out the Vibra strip, right?
.com.
Strip.com.
Strip.com.
VIBRA.
Takes him with you while you go to the North Shore Animal League.
Yeah, I hope he's got a blind date at the vets.
Something to fuck.
And Robin's here from what? Robin, what's the name of your website again?
MySexyStore.com.
What?
See, look, she's already got it.
The one.
I can't hear you.
The one.
What the hell?
God damn, they're handing out dildos.
Look, we're handing out all sorts of toys over here.
Look at that.
Hey, Jenna, any chance
Double
for a,
dog.
demonstration?
Awesome.
Any chance for a
Oh,
demonstration?
butt plug.
Yeah. You get to keep that. She gets to keep that.
Hey, I want the
Oh,
whack
really?
juice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wash that first.
Get the warming
There you
whack
go.
juice.
Right
What
there.
the
That's
hell is
one
that?
for you. That's the tongue joint.
Is that
awesome.
Is that a tongue in a bag?
Forget about it.
He goes forget about it.
What kind of Jeffrey Dahmer shit is
Fucking
Yeah,
fucking
shit
pull
isn't
up
even
to the
wrapped.
You're reading about
snatch
it
in
on
the box.
MySpace.
And I'll have a tongue to go.
the guy just like,
He just took it. and stole
what
it.
is that? It's a face, it's a
No.
tongue and mouth in a bag that you just stick your dick in?
It's a little bullet that you put on your tongue and you stick it to your tongue and it vibrates.
Oh, that'd be great when EMS is trying to pry it out
No,
of
it's
your
handy
throat.
because you can mix your cocktail. You can mix your cocktails like
Anthony,
you
that's
just stick your tongue
awesome.
in.
That
Put
thing
it in
is
your
awesome.
eye.
I did a Robin
Put
recommends
it
on
in your
that.
eye. Is that
That
what?
thing, you need that right
I
there.
thought it was like a male jerk toy thing.
No, these guys are way more sophisticated than that 30s shit.
Vibrating bullet.
No, it's
that
a
you
vibrating
strap
bullet
to
and you put it on your
You
tongue.
strap it
I
to your
bet you
tongue.
if you put the Viber strip
Yeah.
I got you.
on
That
that
thing rules.
with
But
it,
the
it'd be
Viber strip-
intense.
You might go back in time, lady. Don't
Yeah.
start mixing your
Throw
toys.
What the hell
multiple.
is this?
Don't start mixing your toys.
I'm Rachel Ray, and I make
It's
Oh,
a
no.
camera, honey.
Here, do
20-minute meals. That's what I just
What is
Does
this,
look
inner
like
space?
something. What is that?
I don't know.
It's
What
like
that
a
is.
Star Trek dildo.
They're gonna fuck the camera.
That's a camera.
Oh, it's a camera.
All right, you
Yeah.
first.
No, you
Anthony.
fuck
No,
the
you
camera.
first.
Camera that's
You
now
first.
off.
We'll give you
I
a
was trying to
close
say she looked like an owl. That's
Yeah,
why
I
it
know.
came up.
No.
I saw that.
Raven, you
Her
keep
looking
that
like
or
one and
what?
fucking one is two different things, though.
Hey, it's
I never
goody.
said that.
Give it to me.
Goody.
Okay, there are eight
Oh,
different
I haven't even done
conversations
anal
going
porn.
on
You think I'm
here.
gonna stick the camera?
See what happens.
One of them
See
makes
what happens
sense.
when Opie leaves the room.
So awesome. If you go to our website.
Our anchor's gone.
Um,
Way to fucking go, pussy.
I have the
Steve
rabbit.
is handing
the
out
rabbit
the dildos right now. That's something called what
I
is?
have that.
Let me get everybody's attention for a minute.
All right.
What is that Steve is holding
It's the
right
rabbit.
there?
It's
That
the
is the rabbit. Now that's pretty famous.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I was the
famous
one
as
who
a
had
sex
it
toy.
very good.
It has kind of a rotating ball bearing thing at the top, and then it's got something that
Like a fork
yeah,
tongue
It's
on
like
the
the
back.
rabbit.
the
I know. It's
top
like
of the penis part swivels, and then the other thing either that is a warp drive or it does the clit.
It looks
and
like
then it's got a remote control for speed.
it's like a drunken Nazi.
Turn it up.
You ever see that movie Anaconda?
I'm going to go out on a limb here.
Hey, there's enough drunken Nazis in here already. What are you kidding me?
Is there
drunken
any
Nazi
way
pong.
we can get a demonstration of how that works? I'm talking Steve C. up your ass. Anyway, no. Is there any way?
Put that in your
Jenna?
pussy. I dare you.
We got lube.
All right, we'll compromise.
You wanna
Put
do
it
it?
up your ass.
We'd like to take that for a test drive.
I'll do
I'll
it, but
do it.
Rebecca, you got to do the Viber strip with it.
Can you do the
Yes!
Viber strip?
You got to do the Viber strip.
Because we want a little bit of a sex show here for the rock
I'll let
stars.
the guys hear you.
Are you sure you don't want me to take it?
Oh, yeah.
No, you're going to take it because I'm going to.
All right, I'll stand up so I can get a good look and
Raven,
describe
don't
the
fart,
action.
man.
What am I doing with the Viber
Don't
Okay,
fart
you
and
do
turn
it.
it
I
off.
was
You
like,
want a
you
bird's
strip.
eye view?
You put,
All right,
And
she's
then
putting the
suck it.
I've had
Viber
enough of
strip
that
in her
shit.
mouth.
Let it
She's
kinda
sucking
melt.
on it.
I'm into people
Sensation.
now. People
What
power.
kind of sensation
Welcome
you getting
back.
there?
It's like a Listerine towel.
It's a little, but
And you don't have to
tingly.
do
It takes
anything.
away
You just
bad
have to
breath, I'll
stand
tell you
there.
that.
You're like hot as a
Well, that's good.
firecracker. God damn it.
You don't want bad breath when you're going to be sticking your mouth on a pussy.
Right,
That
you
good
gotta
pussy.
Was just being profound there for a minute.
That is very poetic.
All right, now, when lube, we need lube immediately.
I have some. You got the.
We're not talking. We're not talking out of your tap.
You take it?
Lotion boy. Lotion boy.
Ah, her panties are coming off. That's very nice.
And Anthony, Ecuador is still up 2-0
Thank God, because that's the important
in the
part.
75th minute.
Oh my God, the
putting the
panties are on the head.
Here, try
I
one
appreciate
of mine.
The Englishman has panties on his head.
I just gave
Oh
a
wow,
porn
look
star
at that.
some lube.
Look at that. All right, we got a little bit of snatch going on over there. That's very nice.
Good morning.
They're on the little couch we got in here. Little tapping going
Suddenly I'm
on.
not hungry.
Why don't you put a Viber strip on my clit?
Hey, how about that? Put a Viber strip on her.
Put it in your
Put it
eye.
in your mouth.
Put
I
it in
still
her
want to
eye.
see it in the eye.
Put her on the brown eye. No, get it right
I
in.
like the tapping.
Open septuagenarian.
Now, we have lube? Did we have lube? Or are we going to have to use Brokeback Mountain spit on it lube?
Hey, that was the sexiest part of the movie.
Baby.
I love you.
I gotta taste this.
I actually went into that thinking it was a horse fucking movie. I was very disappointed.
I can't quit, clit.
All right, well, now she's lubing it herself.
Look at that.
A little action going on there.
Raven.
Yeah,
With
don't
the,
you think I've seen enough unpleasantness for one day? God damn it.
What would you rather? Have a couple of fucking ostrich in here?
Raven. What are you doing?
We got some pussy licking going on there.
Do anything.
And then there's
her.
What do you think this is, Avenue
At
Q?
least put a pinky up her butt or something, man.
Don't put a pinky up her butt.
I can't. Is that like a baby mouse?
Look, pretend she was an ostrich. Her ass is in the air. You're walking by, you're tripping. Think about it.
I love you, man.
All right, the rabbit is going to get used here. I believe some lube going on there.
Yeah, that's my lube. Don't. Hey, be spared.
Hey, that works good.
God damn it, I need it for me.
Oh, she's jacking. She's jacking the mechanical cock. And lubing it all up. And then we'll turn it on and see how this thing works. Did you put some of the strip on her clit?
Yeah, I did. I licked her pussy.
All right, no, wait.
Yeah,
is that
nice.
thing on the part that spins around like a drunken Nazi?
Boring. I like a drunken Nazi. I think we gotta get it in first.
I'm so fucking wet right now.
Are you?
No.
No, of course not.
Did you just say Ein, Zwei, Slice?
I was like, Ein, Zwei. I was doing the old pewter, the big pewter beer stein song that they do during October.
Head's in the way.
You know what creeps me out is your cameraman. He never shows any emotion, and he's a total voyeur, man. He's a pervert. He's like a bicycle seat sniffer.
He's like the Zapruder of pussy.
Turn it up.
He's waiting for her fucking
He's
head to
a
come
creepy
apart.
fuck, man. He's a creepy
Turn it up.
Yeah.
All right, but if I get shocked.
What are you going to get shocked?
Get in there. Zoom lens,
You're not shocked off the
motherfucker.
ostrich story. There's no
Zoom in.
He knows how to direct porno.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn it up.
Okay, right there.
It's getting in there.
All
All right. Is the thing tight?
What is that?
Are you actually getting
I
hot?
can't hold everything.
You're actually getting hot, aren't you? I could tell. You're like
Let her
breathing
use,
different.
use the wand on her clit.
This is
What the hell is that? It's a floss machine.
Use the wand on her clit, spin that rabbit around, stick the other part up her ass, get some Q-tips for her ears.
She's got a desk lamp.
I want something up her nose.
She doesn't have a hole in her abdomen. Put it in her ass. Spin it around.
It's a crash test ostrich.
What the hell is the floss machine for?
Oh, I got it.
The floss machine.
What is that
That's
thing?
a magic wand.
All right.
That's so it can reach those hard to get
Put
out.
the other part up her ass.
That's supposed to
Oh,
be.
she's got a little Hitler mustache.
Right now, I don't know
It
what's
looks like
working.
the pubic.
Her pubes are shaped like
Taken for a tumor.
a Hitler mustache.
I wish my masseuse would do something like this.
The hell's your mustache?
You're actually getting hot. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
She's got tight pussy, man.
Uh-oh.
That's because there's
They all say
a
that.
barbecue in it.
Fucking Weber grill.
Look what you got going on there. The woman, she's swallowing a hibachi with her vagina.
There's a lot of machinery going on down there, man.
We got a basic fondue kit going on.
That is a lot of machinery down
let's
there.
listen to the porno dialogue.
Yeah, here we go.
hold on.
Go ahead, girls. Give us the dialogue.
You're on.
Like that, don't you? Oh, you little bitch, you. Yeah, fuck my cock. Oh, yeah.
Okay, this time with feeling.
But that's not your cock.
Don't ruin it, Al.
The mechanical. There it is.
Okay, right there.
The fucking limey's farting again.
Come on it for me, baby.
Fuck, I can't even fake it.
Oh, wow.
Did
God
you really
damn.
fucking come?
No.
There's no. Of course
Thank
not.
God
I
for
didn't
that.
think
There's
so.
too many people
I love it.
laughing.
Fuck
That's
it.
why
I
you
can't even
act.
fake it. That's honesty. I like
That's
that.
It's honest. She can't. There's too many people around.
From a porn star.
I can't even come.
You're absolutely That's why you're a star.
Steve, get out.
Never can fake it.
Hey, your cameraman's creepy, dude.
We know. He's and he's a mix between a white guy and a black guy.
And an ostrich.
And an
But I'll tell
ostrich.
you what,
He's the
that
panda.
Viberstrip.com,
He's got some serious
Wow.
DNA issues, man.
He's an ancestor of Thomas Jefferson. What, true. Yeah, that's it. Hold the vibrator against the microphone. That worked well. Ow.
Yeah.
The hell was that?
No, wait.
Hey, fam,
You're not
what's
going
harder
now,
to
are you?
control, this or the
That
Tippy
was
Tom
awesome.
interviews?
You guys got an encore coming up.
I love how Opie just ran out on this.
You got to do an encore. We have to do it.
Oh, you're going to
These
do it now?
knuckleheads.
No, I don't think we want to see them do an encore unless it's ostrich fucking.
Unless it's anal.
I don't want to see the tip of the ass. I don't want to see what that looks like.
She
don't want to see my tip of my ass. I want to see the tip of her ass.
She don't do anything. Hey,
tip of my ass sounds like a polyp.
Could we see your blowjob technique on that? Because I want to see what came in second.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We think you should have won.
Yeah, let me see the blowjob technique.
Put down the wine, pick up the cock.
On anything. The plastic thing, the wand, the English guy.
Okay.
Whatever you want to use. All right, first.
That's a good name for
Give
your
the
next
girls a
challenge.
lesson. See, now we're learning.
Put down
Give
the wine, pick up the cock.
Give the girls a lesson.
I use my hand as an extension of my mouth.
Uh-huh.
So when I go down, I'm not going to talk. I'll just show you.
Okay, she's
And I do a twist to the arm.
Radio
twist.
Mm-hmm. It's like a child-proof cap.
And some guys like you to squeeze hard, and some guys want it soft.
Yeah.
But then you go down to get more wetness on it.
I like it when you bite it,
length.
like really
and
hard.
you swallow to deep throat it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
swallow it like food, and you get further down.
It is
Swallow
food.
like
goddamn.
Swallow it
It's
like
like a fucking ballpark.
food.
What do you mean? I don't understand. Just kind of demonstrate.
That's right.
Quote of the day.
The rubbery stuff tastes nasty.
Yeah, it tastes a little nasty. But then you're
This is
using
where the
your
acting
hand.
comes
There's a
in.
wine bottle. Wait.
Hang on, wait.
Forget the rubbery stuff. We got an English guy here. It's almost rubbery.
It's okay.
You should like.
It's almost a penis.
But at the same time, I'm like grabbing the balls and I'm holding it.
Grab the ball.
Penis with fat teeth.
Maybe
down on
that's
the
why you
cock.
came in second.
And then as you go down
That
on the cock,
accent,
you do
that
the
accent.
strokes.
Where you
do
from?
this.
Upstate New York.
Wait, now we're getting a demonstration.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the
see?
best way to give a blowjob
Yeah.
is have the guy go over you 69
Look at
so you
that.
can toss the salad, lick the balls, and booby at the same time. So you're like multitasking.
Wow.
He does.
All right. I like how she brings the high-tech world of business terminology.
You're like a
into
regular palm
sucking
pilot.
cock. That was nice.
No problem.
That was nice. And that came in. Jesus Christ.
That came in second?
What came in first?
I don't- I don't-
corporate
You know what
takeover.
they judge on the movie.
The woman had a vagina on her chin.
Yeah, the little man
with
got
their
shafted.
mainstream dick sucking.
They call her all pussy chin.
I want to know how you would fuck an owl or suck an owl off after you had your little fantasy.
Bill Burr's
First you move the
Do you
sentence.
reach around the
know what's
owl?
funny?
I don't even know if they have a dick or
Next
pussy.
time you have a gig in Portland, someone on your bus is going to do it. There'll be some spotted fucking owl up there.
No, you're up.
I'm up. Hey,
There's laws against that here.
Yeah,
You're
you
up.
always
It's
keep
a
it in
free-for-all.
another
all right,
country.
Vancouver.
All right,
Somewhere in the Pacific
you know something?
Northwest.
I would love to stay here and watch these girls suck on anything that even resembles a penis, but it's about that time. Any plugs? I want everybody to get their plugs out. Ladies and gentlemen, Sunset Thomas,
OstrichRing.com.
Check out sunsetslife.com and also go to viberstrip.com.
Those are the two. And
Put it in your eye.
RebeccaLove.com.
Very easy. One B, two
.com.
C's.
Put it in your eye.com. I'm sorry. Wait. Let her say it.
RebeccaLove.com.
I talked over. I'm sorry. I'm really an asshole.
That's all right. RebeccaLove.com.
1B2C.
Get to that. And what are you going to see on those websites? A little bit
Porn.
of your, little you, a little
Lot of
Well, I
porn.
got a
Porn, lot of
24/7
pictures.
webcam, so
You
I
do.
leave it on in my hotel room, wherever I am.
What is it, on a clock?
It's on her
Put
clit.
it on the
See,
clock.
24/7, it's just off clock. Wouldn't that fuck people up?
I got web
All
foot
right.
cams.
First crash of the day. I tried. And, guys, gentlemen.
Fuck you.
Where
you
you
don't
gonna be?
chill shit. Fuck you.
All right, you ostrich watching get fucked, motherfucker.
We are where we are, and if you're not, you're a fucking asshole.
What? That's the best plug I've ever heard in my life. And anybody else?
I'm not plugging after that.
Come on, Adam. Where you
Dress
gonna be?
Factory tonight, Friday and Saturday.
Bill.
I'll be in the Pacific Northwest looking for owls.
Owls to save from sexual abuse.
He's walking around with his
Caroline's
pants.
this weekend, 15th through the 18th.
He'll have his
Caroline.
pants down and a Tootsie Roll
Me
pop
next,
in his
huh?
hand.
Yeah.
MySexyStore.com. There's Robin Recommends is right on there. Y'all go on and see
Where
it.
the hell did you come
Yeah.
from?
I mean,
See you there.
Who do you think gave you the lube?
holy shit.
I gave you the lube.
Awesome.
And, of course, we have
And I gave your wife
Stephen
a
Lynch
Say you,
coming in
son.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So,
I've only got like 3
Stay
wax
tuned.
left. Suck something.
we'll be back tomorrow on CBS at 6 o'clock and then back
Fucking
here
Opie
at
rather.
9 on XM. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow, man.